Yes, people. We are back live. We are back live on the Sarcasm City TV YouTube for another edition of Talk Your Ish, which is the Sarcasm City TV fan calling show that is open for anybody to call in. So it doesn't matter who you support, doesn't matter where you're calling in from, doesn't matter if you're a regular caller, doesn't matter if you're a new caller, does not matter. It's open for anybody to call in to talk about whatever they want, sporting wise. But first and foremost, big up to everyone who's supporting Sarcasm City TV as always. Secondly, please make sure you hit the like button. Whether you're watching this live right now, watching this back after the live, make sure you hit the like button on the video. Please make sure you share this across all the socials. Follow at That's Me Flawless, at Sarcasm City TV across both socials. Please, it helps Twitter and Instagram. And also on top of that, make sure you subscribe right here to Sarcasm City TV. Hit the notification bell as well. Obviously, normally you get the show earlier on in the evening if you are in the UK time zone. However, because we shot the Back Again podcast, and then obviously Lewis ran Shameless, that's why I had to push this show back to late at night. So my apologies if you don't get on, but it might work for some. But there's only two rules when it comes to the fan calling show. Only two rules, people. One, camera must be on, face facing forward. And that's not because we care what you look like. We really don't. We let Ryan's stupid face on here on a weekly basis. We really couldn't care less. Like male or female, we don't care what you look like. It's simply safety protocols. That's all it is. We ain't trying to see anybody's genitalia is basically what I'm getting at, people. Secondly, as well, when you call in, I can just see Eli laughing in the back. When you call in, yeah, I can just see him absolutely cracking up. Even Kaneki's buzzing. I see these buzzing. Because for those that don't know how StreamYard works, when people are backstage, obviously I can see them at the bottom of the screen. So yeah, where was I at? Yeah, so camera on, face facing forward. That's typical of Sarcasm City TV in a nutshell. And secondly, as well, when you call in, make sure you know what you want to talk about. What I'm saying is, don't just call in for calling in sake and be like, yo, just want to chat to the man. Them like. No, man, like I run these shows on a weekly basis. You have ample time to call in, people. And another thing, if you are a member of the channel at any level, big up to all the members as well. If you're a member of the channel at any level, you will queue jump. So it is first come, first serve. However, if you're a member and you call in, you will then jump to the front of the queue. Obviously, if there's a member in front of you, then you'll jump behind them. Pause. Malcolm says, them protocols get me every time. Because it has to be done. Because I know some people genuinely don't like being on camera. So I get that. Like, not everyone on this channel is on the camera on a regular basis. But again, we can't run that risk, man. You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to just see nobody's ass cheeks. That's basically what I'm getting at, people. But anyway, let's get to the... Like, that's just legit what it is. Because it's happened. This has happened a couple times. You know what I'm saying? Man tried it with Saeed, and was it Tobes? Yeah, someone got told. I think it was Tobes. Somebody got told. So it's like, yo, I'm like, camera on, man, face facing forward, in it. But anyway, let me welcome the first caller. Man, like Eli is in the building. Yes, Eli, what are you telling me, man? You said it's got to I could see you cracking up as I was talking. That's what made me laugh. Man, just cracking up, you know. And while you guys cracking up, I will continue to drop the link during the show as well, people. You'll get 5 to 10 minutes to have your say. I'll make sure followers.
Yeah. Not the cheeks, bro. Not the cheeks. Not the cheeks, bro.
It, man. You know what I'm saying? It's happened twice, though. That's the crazy part. Like, someone tried to get Saeed, and then I think it was Tobes. You know what I'm saying? Somebody got Tobes, so it's like, all right. Man, learn. You know what I'm saying? You learn from the mistakes of others, man. Like, that's why that's funny.
Hey, listen, that's literally one of the greatest things known to mankind. Learning from the mistakes of your fellow man. You know what I'm saying? Like that.
Man. You gotta learn.
Man.
Mistakes of others if you're running fan calling shows. It's unfortunate because there's probably a great content creator out there. You just don't like going on camera. But it's like, yo, it sucks. You know what I'm saying? Yes, Bario Malatelli, you can call him from your phone, no problem. Just make sure the camera's on. Doesn't matter if it's
I'm on my phone right now.
Your laptop, a Mac, you know what I'm saying, iPad, a tablet, whatever the case may be. And big up to Taylor as well for becoming a member. Much appreciated, Taylor. Thank you very much, man. Much appreciated. Just became upgraded to a Sarcasm City General. So Taylor, hit me up on Instagram if you want in on the membership group chat and the other perks as well. And also the Sarcasm City TV gaming that just became monetized today. So salute to you lot for supporting. And I will be adding. I've already put in some of the membership perks. So I'm just waiting for that to get approved. But if anything you lot want me to add in regards to the gaming, let me know. But now that channel's monetized, I'll be doing more in February and March, like more than pro clubs. But Eli, floor's yours, man. I think I know what you want to talk about. I'm guessing.
Hey, you see that right there? You see that right there? Right
What does
underneath
this
my
say?
name
Wait,
right
wait,
there?
listen.
You see that?
It
You see
says
that?
close at 3. It says
You
there,
see that?
Lego head out.
Get that fool, that filuta puta out my club, bro. Shout out to Northside, man. Get him out my club, bro. These fake articles, man, getting my hopes up. Well, I was gassed, yo. I was so happy while I was doing my little happy dance. I was getting down with it, man. Getting down with the get down. You know what I'm saying? I was like, yo, if you get on my club, man, yo, we didn't have to say nothing. Step down. But then he came out and said they were lies.
Yeah, it was lies, man. He killed that dead because the source wasn't reliable because the man them dropped it in the group chat. And then we seen the source we was like the source is 50-50 type of thing. Before you carry on, though, big up to Taylor.
Yeah.
Everyone salute Taylor in the chat because he just
Hey,
gifted 5 memberships. So Taylor, much appreciated. Especially make
big
sure
up,
you
big
bring him
up.
up if he gifted one of those 5 memberships to you in the chat, people. Who got one? Let's see. So Stephanie G got one, Kaneki got one, H got one as well. Yeah, man, it's all good, Taylor, man. Much appreciated. And to H, you asked about the gaming membership. You have to wait for it to get approved. That's all. But go on, my G.
Nah,
Your
I was
connection
just
moving a bit
saying,
dodgy. Go on,
man.
Eli.
Yeah, I was just saying, bro. It's just this guy. Every time I think he doing something good for the club, he just finds a way to egg it, bro. I'm so tired of this guy. I'm so tired, man. I just want him gone. I just need him gone. Like I needed him gone yesterday. Like I never wanted him in the first place, and I'm just tired of this guy, yo. I'm tired of him. I've been tired of him. Sick and tired of being sick and tired of being sick and tired of being sick and tired, bro.
Sick and tired of being sick
Done
and tired.
losing. Oh, dog, I'm so
Excuse me.
tired of losing, man. Bless you.
I appreciate it, man.
And this guy, I don't know why he has this Arteta defense brigade for what? 1 trophy in 4 years? One
Because
trophy?
he's brought back that family feel to the club. You know what I'm saying? And we're all one and we're all
Family.
in this together and we're all friends. It's that, man. It's
Family.
his feelings,
Family.
man. His
Oh, we're a
feelings. Yeah, man.
family.
Yeah.
We're
It's
a
a family,
family.
man. We're all happy. Like
Nah,
we win together,
bun
we
that.
lose together, all that.
Bun that.
Like that's where it stems from.
I
That's
get
what it is.
enough of I get enough of that nonsense with the Cowboys. I don't need that with this. I don't need that with this lie, bro. Nah, no family, nothing. This is elite sport. If you can't get the job done, bye,
Yeah, you should be gone. Nah,
bye.
100%. I hear you. You should be.
He should have been gone at the end of last year. Let's be real, man. You threw away the cup competitions, all of them,
Hmm.
to quote unquote win the league, to quote unquote win the Europa League, or whatever the case may be. But you bottled every single one of them.
Nah, facts.
With games to spare, mind you. Games to spare, you blew it. You blew it. Led the league for 93% of the season, and you blew it.
Yeah.
And you want to blame it on injuries. No, that's your management, my good sir.
You got
That's
players.
management. Because look at Ancelotti. He literally has all of his defense hurt, bro. All of his defense hurt. But guess what? They still
Find a way.
find a way. They have the best defensive record in Europe.
Hmm.
Best defensive unit in Europe, playing Chouameni in as a center back, playing Kamavinga as a left back.
Yeah,
But hey, I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm just a fan. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got coaching badges. I can't see what's wrong with my club. You know, playing dead football. Don't know when we're gonna win a game. Don't know if we're gonna score goals going into a game. You know what I'm saying? Don't know if my forwards are gonna score a goal. Don't know for daggone sure my midfield ain't creating nothing. You know, it's just tiring, bro. It's just tiring. Tired of this guy. I want him gone. Give me somebody who's gonna do something. You know, give me a Flick, give me a Michelle Sanchez, give me somebody, bro. Somebody that knows what they're about. Somebody that's not gonna shy away from their identity because it didn't quote unquote work last season. You know what I'm saying? Nah, not good enough. Not good enough.
No, I hear
Not
you.
good
And
enough.
Rums, no worries, man. I see you lot in the chat. Salute. No, I hear you, man, Eli. So I can tell that you are really, really, really disappointed by the news being fake and him. But it doesn't mean it's over. Barcelona, Javi is leaving, and Arteta would
Yeah.
be high on that. It makes sense, Arteta being high on their list. So there is a chance for you lot.
Hey, so you're telling me
I'm
that
telling
there's a
you.
chance?
I'm telling you.
Hey, bro. Hey, that's all I need. That's all I need is that chance, bro. In my heart of hearts, I'm praying. I'm praying to God that He somehow finds a way out of my club by the end of this year, bro. Barcelona, if you're listening, take them, please.
I could see that happening, obviously,
Take
because he has
him.
Barcelona ties as well. So it makes sense him going to manage Barcelona. That does make a lot of sense.
Take him. Take him,
Yeah.
please. I'm done. I'm tired of him. Take him. We don't need him. We don't want him. Maybe he can take y'all to the promised land. If he does, so be it.
Now,
He'll
hopefully,
be
he
out
just
my
keeps
hair. I
driving
won't have to think
Barcelona
about
into
it.
the ground, man. Fuck Barcelona. I can't. It couldn't happen to a
You
nicer
know?
club.
You know what? This is
Huh?
facts, bro. I can't stand him either.
That man, we was in 2 Champions League finals. Fuck him. You know what I'm saying? We had a great
Hey,
team as well.
hey, listen,
Pushing the person.
we got beat as well, bro. So I understand. I
Yeah, yeah.
understand, bro.
Like,
It's just
we
so
got some get
frustrating.
back because obviously we beat him in the semi-final, but we move. But yo, Eli,
Yeah.
anything else you want to add before I move move to the next caller? I should say.
Hey.
Man, just smiled.
You already know what I'm gonna say, man.
Go on, I know. You know what I'm saying? Arteta related, isn't it? Yep.
No, it's not Arteta
Oh, wait,
related.
is it what man said in the chat? Hold up, wait. Was it what
Wait,
C?
wait.
Is it this? Is it what C Cube said? This big up flawless. We talking Luton today. Is it this?
Oh, that was one of the things. I had two things, yeah. Long may Luton stay in the Premier League, shout out to Steve-O, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, well, I like man said business is business.
Hey,
I'm laughing about that
shout
all
out to
day, yo.
Luton. Shout out to
Oh
Luton,
my
bro.
God, yo.
May they win 10 games this season.
And people say I'm bad, man. You know who made that situation worse? Eddie, and it just made it worse than it already was. Eddie was the one who broke, because I was not. Just to clarify, go check the Q&A yesterday. That's why I changed the title, people. Never would I thought Luton Town would be in a title on the channel outside of playing one of the big six, but they was. We had a genuine
Facts.
Luton Town debate for 50 minutes, entertaining. 100%. I keep saying this. It's gonna make I'm gonna do the best 2024 funniest moments Sarcasm City TV. I'm gonna do that for you
Bro,
today at the end of the year, and
that
that's
was
gonna make
mad,
it.
bro.
Oh, I
I
was
was in tears,
howling.
yo.
I could breathe. My head was hurting. I
Yo,
couldn't breathe.
Eddie took you out, bro. He took you out, bro. He took you out.
It was Eddie, yo, and then just talking about I didn't believe, but I believe now. I'm like, yo, this guy. Nobody believed in us, but God did. I'm like, yo, this chess guy is a crook, yo. And Steve just backing it fully. Steve was just
Hey,
backing it fully. Steve was like,
hey, I'm coming out. I'm coming in here with another hot take.
Go on.
Wolves top 6.
Yeah, that is a hot take. Yeah, but that's your man's though, isn't it? That's why you saying that, because you Gary O'Neill.
Hey,
Yo, where Steve is at with Luton, you're at with Wolves and Gary O'Neill. That's what it is.
and it's not just Gary O'Neill, bro. It's my ball over there, Pedro Neto.
Oh yeah, you and
Pedro
yeah.
Neto, the best wing in the Premier League right now, behind Salah, in my opinion. Yeah, that dude. Hey, y'all getting fists up, by the way.
Oh yeah, we
Hate to
can
break
lose
it
to
to you.
anybody.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's what when
yeah,
Smith was like,
man.
yeah, Wolves. He's like, yeah, watch when you lose to Wolves, and it's like I'm not arguing with the manager.
Man, Neto is gonna put all of your fullbacks in a split. It don't matter what side he go on. It don't matter who they put on him. It don't matter if it's Wan-Bissaka. It don't matter if it's Delo. Whoever y'all decide to put on him, he put them in a split, bruh.
Before
Put
I
them
let
in
you
a
go, H
split.
asked the question. He said, "Who the Wolves finish above right now?" Because you did say top 6. So who do you see? Obviously, United are one, Chelsea are the other.
Who's in the top 6 right now?
So it's City, Liverpool. This ain't in order. Arsenal, Spurs. 1 second. I'll tell you the 6th team now. 1 second. And 6 is 1 second. 6 right now is West Ham.
Finishing above West
Wolves,
Ham.
yeah, Wolves are 11th. So Wolves are currently on 29 points.
And you know the messed up part about it? If they would have had all the points that they would have won off of VAR, they would have been in the top 6 right now.
Hey man, is what it is. How did we 8th somehow? All right, we still right.
Yep. Hey, Wolves top 6. Hot take.
Yeah. All right, we'll keep an eye on that. We'll keep an eye on West Ham. Not West Ham. Wolves for top 6. Luton to not only stay in the Premier League but win 6 out of their last 8 home games. Even though, like Eddie pointed out, they went 2-10. Yo, they went 2-10.
Hey, I just want to see it for the chaos, bro. Hey, they need to do it for the culture. Do it for the culture.
People asked me my prediction for it. I laughed like an Egypt, and I was like, "Yo, it happened that the channel is too long an explanation, but we move, yo, man, Egypt, yo, man, those three, Steve, Eddie, and Jez are responsible for that debacle and that conversation that went down. And then he went off. Yeah, I went back to it. That's the craziest part, yo. We moved on, and then ended up going back to the conversation, boy.
Hey, just be glad I wasn't there because it would have spiraled out of control, man. It would have been a whole thing, bro.
Yeah, I know what you're like.
Hey, you know I'm a wind-up merchant for sure, bro. Like if it's there to be wound up, I'm there, bro. I'm pouncing. I'm on it. Like white on rice, my brother. Whiter than that white getup you got on.
Yeah, serious. I know what you're like, man. You know what I'm saying? Whiter than toothpaste. I know. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, hey, whiter than my teeth, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, whiter than your teeth, you know what I'm saying? You got a good dentist.
Hey man, I'm just saying.
Yeah, joke. And yes, H, we are running clubs after this. Yes, we will be running clubs after this. Eli's about, you're about, the whole gang.
Lace up your boots, bro. We going for it. Lace up your boots.
We're gonna run the elite division, so yeah, we're gonna body that. We went 12-3 in A, so now it's like, all right, we got to better that even, and we got 20 games to play, so we need to better that over the next few years or so, which we will. You know what I'm saying? We will. But yeah, Eli, love. I'll catch up with you shortly. Yeah, we'll be live on there in about an hour or so. Yeah. Get through the rest of these corners. Big up to
Love
Eli.
every time, brother.
Love Eli. Hey, big up to Eli. Always kicking off the calls. Well, like I said, it is first come, first serve when you call in. But if you are a member of the channel, and like a big up to Taylor because he joined the membership, you do queue jump. But let's get to everyone's favorite caller. Definitely one of my favorite callers. You know, we can never say he's not entertaining. You know what I'm saying? So we going stateside, staying in the stateside, but you know, from an American to a yardman stateside. We got Kaneki in the building. Yes, my G. What are you telling me, man? You saying?
Listen, all I'm going to say,
go on.
If Luton stays up, dog, that guy that's been there for 10 years, he gotta get player of the season. He get player of the season. I'm just saying it now. Yeah, he got to get player of the season.
They deserve plaudits if they stay up. Hey, big
all
up
right.
to Connor and the child as well. Yeah, 100% they do. 100%.
Oh my God, and Eli, I don't know what is up with both me and Eli. Like Arsenal and the Cowboys, Manchester United and the Steelers. It's like we just love to suffer. We just love to suffer. Like, think about it. No, and Eli wonders why. Think about it. He picked Arsenal, a club that no one likes. Then he picks the Cowboys that everyone in America hates. I'm sorry, 97% of Americans hate the Cowboys.
Oh,
so you need to understand. Like they are hated.
Okay,
hated. Nobody likes them. Only Cowboys fans love the Cowboys. You see, like how you can say, in the Premier League, sometimes a Man United fan will tolerate a Chelsea fan. There's no tolerating the Cowboys. No, you elbow drop these guys if you get the chance. Yeah. What is it off the top row? You spear these guys if you see them. It's on site. All right, but I'm going to move from that to this League 2 team that we're supporting right now. A full strength.
It was
10 no sense. Let's just call him that. 10 no sense. Bar Mino and the goalkeeper. That was our strongest 11. That was the team that played in the Champions League. Like bar Megan Rapinoe on the left.
We just gotta talk about Garnacho. I just think was Garnacho.
Yeah. Bar Megan Rapinoe on the left. You know, that was a full strength 11 against a goalkeeper against a bunch of part-time footballers. The goalkeeper was a male man. We got scored on by an ex-dairy farmer.
We did actually.
The midfielder that Bruno Fernandes couldn't pass in, Will Diggs. That guy was a part-time bid man. Yeah. and a bunch of college graduates that used to play for their local pub team. We were drawing 2-2 to that with 5-time Champions League winning Real Madrid player Casemiro and Rafael Varane. We were drawing 2-2 against a part-time football club.
He really
a
was.
part-time football club.
Struggling.
All right. That Peruvian fidget spinner on the right, that's over here kissing, celebrating like you just scored the 90th minute winner in a Champions League final. Do me a favor, burn this guy's contract and deport his ass all the way back to Belarus for me, please. I need him playing in the African Cup of Nations. Yeah, that's what I need him to play for. That guy is not Brazilian. There's not 1 ounce of Brazilian in that guy. This man plays like he comes from freaking, what is he, freaking Angola, the Turks and Caicos. This man is not Brazilian, fam. I swear to you, this man is closer to a Botswanian footballer than he is a Brazilian footballer.
He's awful. He is awful.
Yeah. I see Bruno Fernandes coming out criticizing players. Like, some players in our team need to fix up. I'm like, you mean like you? Like, your first goal was offside. You're at fault for the first goal. You and Luke Shaw played a part in the second goal that they scored. So, the goal that you scored was offside, and you and Luke Shaw played a hand in both goals we conceded.
Yeah.
And you're telling players in the team to fix up, big man. Like, am I missing something? And you have these Ten Hag inners trying to tell me, well, we won. I'm like, he's making a turnaround. I'm like, a turnaround. I'm like, okay, let me bring up something that you guys don't seem to understand. We were in a Champions League group with a finished Bayern Munich, the Turkish Everton, because that's what Galatasaray is. When Everton was signing a bunch of failed La Liga players, Galatasaray signing a bunch of failed Premier League players. So the Turkish Everton and the Denmarkian Luton Town in Copenhagen. As I said before, at the start of the season, if I put a gun at your head and ask you to name me a Copenhagen player, you just say, shoot me.
Yeah, true.
All right? So we lost to the Denmarkian Luton Town and the Turkish Everton. And then we got knocked out of the Carabao Cup by 6 left backs. 6 left backs. And we just barely scraped a win. We were drawing to a team of part-time footballers with our full strength 11.
Oh yeah, that's pretty much the full team. Yeah. 100%.
Newcastle's team with the 6 left backs beat our strongest 11. We conceded 2 goals and were drawing to a bunch of part-time footballers. And let this be known, both of our goals were offside. Anthony's goal should have been called back for a foul, and Bruno one was offside.
Yeah, when it got played through initially to Ganacho, I did say that, but there was no VAR. Hey,
there's no VAR. So technically, we robbed a team of part-time footballers.
Yeah, man, it's hard to say. It's the game's the game.
All right. We robbed a team of part-time footballers, and now we're going to have to go to the Molineux. I'm kind of happy Adama Traore isn't there. I'm really happy Adama Traore isn't there.
With or without him, me and you and anyone with any sense knows we're gonna struggle.
No, we're going to struggle, and I'm looking at this now, and I'm like, they're like, it's going to get better. I'm like, we have what? We have Aston Villa, we're going to lose. We have West Ham, we're going to lose. We have Wolves, that might be a draw. And then after that, what? Manchester City. Did you see how we played against a bunch of part-time footballers? We played against a cigarette company. A bunch of chain smokers on that damn pitch in Newport. So if that's how we're playing now, what are we going to do against Manchester City that more than likely is going to punish us for taking one of their board members?
Yeah, we're gonna struggle.
No. No, that's not struggle. Struggle is what Spurs did against Manchester City. That's what struggling is, and they lost 1-0. We're not going to struggle.
All right,
Yeah, we're
let me
going to
change
be
that.
executed.
It's gonna be a struggle for us to watch. That's what I speak for myself. It's gonna be a struggle to watch. That's what I'll say.
All right,
But that's every game.
Fam,
That's every
yeah,
game.
that sounds more better. Struggle means there's going to be a fight. There won't be a fight.
Yeah,
1-2, you know. City just gonna come up like Mike Tyson, you know, just the little rockabye. 1-2, right hook, night
Yeah, they
night.
probably because Pep teams don't really post to the side. Like I think we'll lose. I think the performance will be worse than the actual result itself. Like when they beat us 2-0. Like was it last
No,
season?
that 2-0, that 2-0 would hurt way more than the 7-0.
Yeah,
I
100%.
always told people that 2-0 hurt way worse.
Yeah, because it felt like a 7-0 because of the performance
That
was
two,
like that.
no, that 2-0 was City saying you're not worth us scoring more goals. Like that's a disrespect.
Yeah,
Liverpool was like, yo, you are our rivals. We don't like you guys. We're going to embarrass you. City literally looked us in our face and said, you're not worth embarrassing.
Mm-hmm.
How do you feel to be known to say that you are the strongest warrior and someone beat you so bad they don't even have the time to take your life? They just leave you lying in the mud and just walked away.
They did.
You don't even have the honor to die as a warrior. You're just lying in the mud, beaten and broken.
Mm-hmm.
Person's like, you're not even worth the effort. These men had scored 2 goals on us. We never went back in their half. And every time when they took the ball from freaking Bruno, right back into our City went into our box with so much ease, stopped and then passed the ball back all the way to Edison. It was a cat playing with their food. That's what it is. That was a cat and mouse situation.
Perfect. And big up to Black Diamond as well, who says content connoisseurs in the house. You know what? That's a fire name. Hey, Black Diamond, you might need to delete that. That's a fire name for a podcast. If I use that,
that's nice. You can use that.
Yeah, that's a fire name. I like
that. With us right now,
I like that a lot. I might use that later. Sorry, go on, carry on, family.
No, I'm thinking about that name. Yeah, you can use that for, if anything, when this idiot gets sacked, you can name the podcast that. Because content connoisseurs mean that on that podcast we're gonna be eating. Pause. So with us right now at Manchester Man United right now, my guy. We're not going to sign anybody. Ain't it funny? Because this is something I wanted to bring up. Ain't it funny? Marcus Rashford is now turning out to be everything Manchester, the fans, the board, and the ex-players wanted Pogba to be. Ain't that funny?
I thought he was going to say how Sancho was criticized about the ego.
No, it's not even Sancho. It's not even with Sancho because Sancho never lied. When Sancho never called in sick, when Sancho was out, he was literally during break. When Sancho was out partying when we were playing, he was not in the team. He was nowhere in the team. So he has all right to go out. Marcus Rashford, you're a starting fucking player. You're a starter. Everything that Rashford is doing right now is what everyone wished Pogba did. Did you see? They lambast this man for going into a temple and listening and reading a freaking Quran. Instead of being out praying, you should be on the pitch, focusing on the way you play. And then you got Marcus Rashford out here. I'm sick. And your boss is like, you're sick, right? Mm-hmm. Ain't that you right there? I'm looking at right now at Mia Khalifa's party. Ain't that you, nigga? And the son's up the phone. Boss ever catch you in a lie? Like, yeah, man, you know I'm sick. Your boss said you're sick, right? Yeah, man, I'm sick. And your boss was looking at you, chilling with your friends outside on the road, nowhere near work. Like, you're sick. Yeah, man, I'm sick. I said, That's what Marcus Rashford is. Highest paid player in the team. That man is making more money than Mo Salah. He's getting paid more than Jack Grealish. Rashford is getting paid more than freaking Riyad Mahrez. Can anyone name me which one of these players Marcus Rashford is better than? You literally got a peace and power version. You got a Danny Welbeck that stays fit. That's what we got. We literally got a regen Danny Welbeck that stays fit.
Hey, shout out Welbs, man. It's my guy.
All right. Martial was not doing anything like Marcus Rashford right here. Martial wasn't doing that. Fan hates him. Fan base hates him. Sancho wasn't doing that. Fan base hates him. Pogba wasn't doing that. Fan base hates him. Like, think about it. In our team, we have somebody that went overseas and assaulted a police officer. He ain't get nowhere near. The whole country protect him. Pogba was dancing and celebrating the birth of his child. They wanted him hanged.
Yeah, it was crazy. Yeah, there was some of the stuff he was criticized for was crazy. Like dancing is nuts. That is crazy. So you'll critique him for the football. But last point on it, Kaneki.
Last point right now.
Yeah, go on.
What? Yeah, just to close it out. Eric Bailly against Barcelona. That was the most Eric Bailly performance I've ever seen in my life.
Wait, who's he playing for now? Is he in Spain?
Villarreal. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Well, I think he's in Turkey. I think he's in Turkey now. Or actually, he's not Villarreal. I had one of them.
Is it Villarreal?
Yeah, he's at Villarreal right now.
For some reason, I was thinking Sevilla, but carry on. I knew it was Spain.
Nah, man. It was the most Eric Bailly performance. This man scored an own goal and cleared two goals off the line to beat Barcelona 5-3. This man scored an own goal and then stopped 2 goals from scoring. That was the most Eric Bailly performance. I was watching it. I was just laughing. I'm like, we really got rid of this. I'm like, it hurts me so much that he just couldn't stay fit.
Yeah.
But sounds like him. Big up. The suffering is just going to get worse.
Oh yeah, man.
At this point,
I'm numb to the pain. I'm just like, all right, let's just get through this.
And also, I want to just shout this out in case Steve is in the chat. I told you, Detroit don't deserve shit. Detroit had a lead, and these niggas got the lead snatched from them. Can't have shit in Detroit. You can't have shit in Detroit. You don't deserve what? These guys were happy. And the 49ers took their happiness. Can't have shit in Detroit. You can't have shit in Detroit.
Crazy.
So big up. And it's downhill from here.
Hey, down. Is there any more hill to go down? I think we just stuck in the mud.
We're just falling at this point.
Yeah, man, we just falling. It's the valley of the shadow of death, man. We just falling. It's a bottomless pit. That's what it is. There is that's what it is. But yeah, Kaneki, big up, man. Keep supporting, man. Always sees you in the chat.
Yeah, man.
Every single time, man. Love Kaneki. My done. Big up. Shout out to Kaneki every single time, real one. We got Jez in the building as well. Make sure you hit the like button on the video, though, people. Whether you're watching live or watching this back after, hit the like button on the video at 25 likes. Make sure you hit the subscribe button as well. I will continue to drop the link in the chat during the show as well. Big up to YG in the cut. Hey, big up to Taylor, man. You know what I'm saying? Taylor out here. Hey, everyone. Just gifted out 10 memberships. You know what I'm saying? 10 memberships after gifted out 5 memberships. So 15 in total. Shout out to Taylor, man. Big up. Much appreciated. So everyone salute Taylor, especially if he gifted you a membership. Because he gifted them 2. Let's see. Hugo got 1. AJB got 1. AP got 1. Me3099. Koala J. Maria Fernandez. CJ_AFC. Ed. DJ Evo. All gifted. Yeah, Taylor, a real one. That's 15 memberships Taylor has gifted out. 10 now and 5 before. Hey, Taylor, you're a real one, man. Much appreciated, my guy. But we are going to get to the next caller. I think, actually, before we even get to the next caller, got to bring my Don Rums in the building. Yes, Rums, what are you telling me, my Don? You good?
Yeah, I'm good, bro. It's been a long day, but listen, it's always good when you speak, bro. Do you know what I mean? I'm big up on the hat as well. The hat is cold. I need to cut one still. Something around the corner. I need to cut one, bro. But,
hey, appreciate it, man. So we got Rums in the building. You see Rums, you've seen him on here. Seen him on Big Six Bands. Seen him on Never a Foul. Like, you've seen him everywhere. So definitely, man. You know what I'm saying? It's good to have Rums in the building. We're going to get to the next caller, though. I think making his debut. My apologies if not. We're going to welcome Don, my like RS in the building. My guy, what are you saying? You good? I think his connection's moving a bit dodgy. You on mute, my guy?
You muted?
Oh, sorry.
That's all.
Hi, followers. Hi, Rams.
Yeah, man. Big up to you.
I'm from India.
All right.
I'm from India.
Who do you support?
Yeah, Liverpool.
I thought I'm just glad you didn't say Chelsea. I ain't gonna lie. I thought you were gonna say Chelsea.
Big up,
you Chelsea guys. Hey, Sai, feels yours, man. What do you want to talk about, my guy?
I see. Actually, Rams is there. I want to ask. In India, there is a vast support for Man United and Liverpool. and less support for Arsenal. We are discussing among the friends. Roms, do you think FSG will bounce out? That's why Klopp leaving?
Sorry, repeat that again for me, bro.
Do you think FSG are going out? They want to sell the club. That's why Klopp leaving?
One thing I'll say is the value of our club will depreciate with Klopp leaving, but I can't see FSG going. I can't see them going because I just feel if they can listen, anyone after Klopp's going to be a natural downgrade. Naturally going to be a downgrade, bro.
Yeah.
But I still believe they see LFC as an asset. Let's be honest, it's a cash cow for them. Yeah, they've been fantastic off the pitch. What they've done with Kurt from Melwood to Kirkby, what they've done to our main stand, expanding our stadium, but they still see LFC as an asset, and I can't see them leaving for now. Someone did propose the idea say that they could because listen, this is what holds a lot of value at Liverpool, but I can't see them change for now. I know we're still
because already they tried to sell the club, right? They tried to sell the club. What I'm thinking was Klopp got information because he has a contract until 2026, right? He never break the contract in his life. He never break the contract. This is the first time he's breaking contract. He has contract until 2026. Yeah, he's saying he's tired of energy. I believe in him. I watched the whole interview, 25 minutes interview, but I got an option was I got my opinion was they want to sell the club in not immediately, but in 1 year or next 1.5 years. Because all the stuff was going right. There is no sporting director. This is, I think this is the big, what I have to say means, what will FSG do this time is where the fans will get back there.
But let me ask you this, don't you think it would have made more sense after the season where we went for the quad and only won the 2 domestic cups? Don't you think it would have made more sense then? Because I think we even made the most turnover we made in a year. We still had all the big players. We were back off winning 2 trophies. It would have made more sense for them to cash in the club then, as opposed to as it is now. Do you know what I mean? But I see where you're coming.
Yes.
There's a possibility they could sell, but I think they're not going to sell, like you said, immediately. Maybe 2-3 years down the line, but we've got them. And it could be long because there's not a lot of managers that can work under the constraints of FSG. And this is
that is what I'm saying. Yeah, that is what I'm saying. See, if new manager comes, they want signings, they want players, right? FSG won't provide that. FSG will provide. We have to sell the player. We have to buy the player, right? There are limitations to that. That is what I'm saying. If FSG are forcing Klopp out, or it's really Klopp was going out, that is what I'm asking.
I think 2 things can be right. I think something has happened with him in FSG.
Yeah. Yes.
Klopp is because I'll be honest, like we get things wrong. Around this time last year, I was Klopp out. I've got to hold my hands up. I get called.
That is what next question was. Next question was.
The last 2-3 days, I've been getting called for it. But
next question was asking about that only. Yeah, okay, yeah, fine.
You get things wrong, but listen, new evidence. He's turned it around this year, and I know you know this too, Florence. You know Janet Jackson. Don't know what you have to this God. That's what I'm been bro.
Yeah, man, that's it, man.
But
that's
it's a thing where now we
Go on.
No, what the hell is that thing? But the thing is, the only managers that can work under the constraints of FSG are the ones I don't think is going to take us to that next level. The managers like your Simeone's, your Zidane's or whatnot. I know Zidane don't want to come here, but the managers that have been there and won it all, you're right. They're going to want this, that, and other. And FSG are going to be that.
No.
That's why we're going to have to look at the Zerbis, the Alonsos, where they're not used to these big personalities. They're not used to spending all these big amount of money. If you look at Alonso's team now, right? Frimpong, I think they got from Celtic. Vitz, which come through their academy, I believe.
Academy. Grimaldo, free transfer, Grimaldo.
Grimaldo, exactly. Boniface, I think they got on a cheap as well. Xhaka, they got on a free from Arsenal. All these players didn't cost. They're either free or there were small amounts, and he managed to mold that team. And it's similar to what Klopp did when he first came in. That's why I do understand why a lot of people do on Alonso, and he understands the club. You know, we're quite emotional. You need to understand the club, but for me next season, there's just going to be a natural drop off, and that's where it's just a lose for me anyway.
I love Alonso, right? I love Alonso. He's a fantastic player. He's doing wonders. But do you think Alonso? De Zerbi is a better coach than Alonso? I think.
The one I want, my number one option side is Hansi Flick, because he's dealt with personalities. He hasn't,
But he won't come, right? Because in Germany, he has a contract with Bayern also.
Exactly. And, bro, you know how I was just speaking to you about Zidane and what's his name? Zidane and the Simeones and whatnot, and the bigger managers that used to spending money. Flick, when he was at that Bayern team, he inherited that core of Neuer, Lahm,
only Tuchel has spent more Bayern manager. He's the only person who spent more.
Exactly, bro. Exactly. So Hansi Flick's similar to Klopp in a way that they're both German. They've both won it. Well, he's won it all in his respective companies. If you're going to go off recency bias, yeah, he didn't do a good job in the Germany national team. But international football, club football,
different. Hey, Germany dead team, man. Germany dead team.
Exactly. So I believe De Zerbi I don't want, because I still think he's a novice. I know he's Prem proven, but I think, Flores, even with your club, remember Zlatan come out and said, I don't think Ten Hag's a bad manager. Just the pressure from Ajax to United.
It's different, man.
Different.
Yeah, it's different. Yeah, it's different. Yeah.
What I'm saying was, Alonso. Alonso did great, man. Last year, the Leverkusen was in 16th place. But what from De Zerbi was, he sell Caicedo, he sell McAllister. They got lot of injuries this season. But every player who is coming into the system, they're playing good.
Yeah.
Like Klopp. We have injuries. We season Liverpool have injuries. But we are playing with 4 to 5 kids. All are playing good. That is what I see. That is what I am saying, that I see De Zerbi is more better coach than Alonso. He has experience also. Alonso is second season, right? De Zerbi is third season. That is why I'm saying that De Zerbi is a more better coach than Alonso.
You know what? I hear your point, coaching-wise, but I just feel you can make the case for both. And listen, it's going to be a step up for both of them. They're both going to feel pressure. But where Alonso just knows the club, I think You know what I mean? That's where I think the advantage lies. And I feel like we'll be more patient. Let's be honest. We all have affiliations with players, ex-managers, especially legends. Alonso will come in. Let's be honest. We'll be more patient with him than a De Zerbi, in my opinion.
Yeah, because of player, right? Okay.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And it shouldn't. I'm not saying that's the right thing, by the way. That's just how it's gonna go. Do you know what I mean? That's just how it's gonna go. I'm not saying that's the right way to go about it. But
Flawless, I have a question for you.
Yeah, Flawless.
See, do you think it is right to treat Marcus Rashford like this and treating Sancho like that?
In regards to who are you talking? The club? Who you talking about treating him?
Marcus Rashford, you all know the story. He went to pub. He said sick. But he didn't attend the training. And Sancho, he training. He told that I'm training. He's false. That way, he didn't want to say sorry. Right? Yeah. He went out. He posted the picture on Instagram. Okay. Mm-hmm. But Marcus Rashford went to pub. He lied. Actually lied. He not attend the training, but he's got all the backing. He will select now. He will play now. What is the difference, man? Why are you treating the player two ways?
Yeah, and that's where he's messed up, because how Ten Hag has responded to the Rashford thing, saying we'll deal with it internally, is the right thing to do. But because he was so public dealing with Jadon Sancho, now when you say I'm going to deal with the Rashford thing internally, people point at that and go, "Oh, you playing favorites." Because all I've said all along with the Sancho situation is all he had to say was no comment. I'll deal with it internally.
That is
whether Sancho was training badly or not is not the because that shouldn't be a conversation because no fans watch training. I've had people try and tell me Sancho's a bad trainer, and my response is, "How the fuck do you know? You're not in training. There's no footage. So stop." You know what I'm saying? Just say you don't and obviously not.
See.
People just say
you will see all
like you, and that's cool.
Yeah.
But, we move. Yeah, go.
I see, and other thing was that do you afraid the Ineos will continue with him next season also?
You broke up again. You broke up a little bit. Say that again. Your connection went.
Sorry. Do you think Eric Ten Hag will be continue with Ineos next season?
Nah, you can't carry on. Look at everything that's going on. We're a mess on and off the pitch. We
But
we win the game, and look what your first question is to me. Is Marcus Rashford being treated right? That's the first. That's the first thing you ask.
No. What I'm expecting was, see, if it is Manchester City or if it is Liverpool, he will be suspended for 3 games. Definitely, right?
Yeah.
But what I'm seeing from Man United fans and what I'm seeing from Eric Ten Hag was no comments. So see, it is internal matter. We will deal with internal matter, and that is what I'm saying. See, if Ineos wants to continue with him, but if Ineos want to sack, there are no lot of managers, right? Because Xavi sacked, Klopp leaving, and Arteta wants to leave. It's also fake, but if it is true, Arteta wants to leave. But there are no options for Man United, right?
There's no. Go find one. The same way Spurs went and found Ange. I've said this before. Go and find a manager that we don't know about. I don't want any manager who's managing in the Premier League or any manager who's previously managed in the Premier League. Go get me someone new. The only exception to that rule is Carlo Ancelotti. I don't want anybody else who's been here or is currently here right now. Go get new. Go get fresh. Go get somebody who's done. Obviously, you don't have to. I'm not saying you have to have won your Champions League or your domestic league, but done something. Like Ange has enough on his resume. People are mentioning Ruben Amorim, the guy at
Sporting Lisbon manager.
Go get somebody like that. Just somebody, like I said, who's actually had the pressure of being at a big club, whether it's just in their country or in Europe, and actually won something. Even a domestic cup. Somebody, if you bring me a manager who plays good football, has been at a big club and has won a domestic league, I go, all right, first. You know what I'm saying? If you've won the FA Cup version in your country.
Yeah, Ramsa. Yeah, go on.
I was quickly just going to say, do you know what's crazy about this summer? I almost feel like the manager window is going to be bigger than the window.
Yes.
I feel like the inevitable ones, you know, your Mbappe's, your Osimhen's, your Tony, you're going to get, obviously there's bait transfers that will happen. But then when you look at Ten Hag's inevitably going to go, whether they sack him before the window or in the summer, he's going to go. Poch, depending how this plays out with Chelsea, he's probably going to go. Xavi's announced he's leaving. Klopp's announced he's leaving. De Zerbi's probably going to leave. There's about 5-6 managers that
because when you think about it, Liverpool, Chelsea, Manchester United, Arsenal could all potentially be looking for managers.
And that's
Barcelona.
The trajectory of certain seasons could go up and down. So
Barcelona, you mentioned Barcelona.
I think
Carlo leaves Real Madrid.
I see Carlo Ancelotti was signed a contract until 2026, right? I see Klopp because Klopp will take a break for 2025. 2026, Ancelotti goes, Klopp goes.
I could see him go to Madrid.
I'm going to put you out your misery. I'm not buying into this Klopp break. Klopp will sign for a team in the summer, in my opinion. I'm not buying it that he's taking a year's break. Because you know he said with Dortmund said the same thing. I'll be signed him 3 months later. This is what I mean. In football, he's going to get... Listen, this is a man. I know he said he needs a break, but he loves
Yes.
And even if it's not in the summer, I can see him doing what he did with us. Maybe early autumn, just going into a big club. Because let's be honest with Real Madrid, they're very ruthless. As much as Ancelotti signed contracts mean nothing nowadays. It just means they're harder for... It's harder
what I thought was, see, 2026 is World Cup year, right? That way I thought, okay, it's World Cup year. Brazil not won in recent times. Ancelotti goes there. Klopp goes there. It all makes sense, right?
It does. You know what you saying there actually does make sense. But I gotta let you go. Gotta get through the rest.
Another question.
Last question. Go on.
Last question. See, Roms, if Ange was not in Spurs, will you take it Liverpool?
Knowing what I know now, Or
No. If it is not in Spurs, if will you take it now? Or if no, also fine.
Knowing what I know now, yes. If I hadn't seen him at Spurs, I would have said no because I hadn't seen enough of him. But seeing what he's doing with Spurs with lesser players, hardly spent anything. I would. I respect.
Big up, man.
Big up,
Thank
bro.
you.
Exactly.
Thank you.
Great call,
Thank you,
man.
Flo.
Big up to you. Make sure you call back in, man. Great first call, man.
Fine.
Big up to you, man.
Confirm. I will call you.
Make sure you call back in, man. 100%. Hey, 100%. Great call, man. I know all the way from India. That's crazy, man. You know what I'm saying? Man, are calling in from India and we went stateside, India. And now, go on. What are you going to say?
I just need to mention, because earlier when you were with Eli, you were talking about the Luton thing. All I'm saying is, when people, I just need to say to people, man, I'm here for the Disney Plus story, bro. Yeah, what
you missed it, bro.
What was the Luton bit about? Because I see him back again, yeah. Big up Cheats. I see him back again. When he asked for the predictions, you start busting up.
I busted up so quickly. Yeah, we was on the Q&A. So there was me, this crook here in the bottom right hand corner, Jez. Eddie was on there, and Strasbourg Steve. So Steve was on a members Q&A months back early on in the season, and we got onto Luton Town, and he was saying how he reckons Luton are going to stay in the Premier League. All right, not that wild of a statement. But then he went on to say, right, I reckon Luton are going to win 10 matches. So me and everyone else who was on the panel at the time was like, whoa. Like, that's wild type of thing. And he was like, nah. And we actually went through their fixtures. And I think, did he get to like 12 wins? I think he did get to like 12 wins. And this was months back. So then fast forward to yesterday, again, Luton Town come back up. And Steve's like, yeah, I think Luton will stay up. They play decent brand of football, tough place to go. We all hear that. And he's like, and then I think I brought it up in regards to what you saying about them 10 wins, though. And he's like, yeah, they still get them 10 wins. And it's like, hold up. So then we went through the fixture list. They've got four. They got 4 wins. You know what I'm saying? So then when we went through the fixture list. So we went through the fixture list, and it is like he has them winning 6 out of their last 8 home games. So then Eddie was like, all right, so they're 6 and 8 now. What are they up until this date? You know what I'm saying? And it's like, right, they're 2 and 10. So then Eddie was like, so they're 2 and 10 right now, and they're gonna go 6 and 8 till the end of the season. Bear in mind, they got tough games at home as well. It's not like they got pushed though. It's not like they got Sheffield United. They might play Burnley, but it's not like they have teams around them coming to Luton Town type of thing. So that's where it stemmed from. But the funniest part about this was this Jez guy was backing it. Eddie couldn't believe what he was hearing, and the debate was like 50 minutes. It was like a 50-minute conversation to the point I changed the title of the video. Like the chat who was there yesterday, you lot know. I changed the title of the video. So that's why I was busting up on Troops' podcast. Yeah, go on, Jez. Go on.
I'm just gonna say, bro. All I'm saying is here, and I said it before, 2 things. No, actually 3 things. 1, Luton, there's only 1 game that Luton has not conceded in at home, and it was Tottenham. This is where we got the 1-0 clean. This is where we got the 1-0 clean sheet. So against every other team at home, they actually scored a goal at minimum. So there's a half place to go. That's
man. Let me get to the next call. You know what I'm saying? Two things. Go on.
And
go on.
Secondly,
I can't believe you didn't
I'm a Disney Plus merchant. I'm a Disney Plus merchant. So I love the Lion Kings. And third thing here.
I love the Lion Kings, yo. Relax.
To the word of DJ Khaled, man. Nobody believed in us. God did. Luton Town, we will be there at the end of the season. We will be there.
We will be there. We will be. So now we're on Luton Town watch because he said they go and stay winning 6 out of their next 8. You know what I'm saying? At home. So it's like, all right, we'll see. But he said 10 overall. They're at 4 now. And we approaching February. We're pretty much in February. But anyway, let's get to the next caller. Not spoke to him in a minute. My Don Jerry is in the building. Yes, Jerry. What are you telling me, my guy? You good?
Yeah, I'm good, bro. Thank you, man. Can you hear me?
Yeah, man. What you want to chat about, man? Floor's yours, Jerry. It's been a minute.
Yeah, man. So I want to talk about 3 things. Yeah.
Cool.
One thing is about the club Liverpool thing. Second one's about the Rashford thing, and the third one's about my 9 team. The reason why I want to start with Liverpool because Klopp is someone that I've had huge respect for ever since I first saw him. Yeah, because he's literally what he's done for Liverpool is something that it's been incredible. Something that I've never expected. Because he did, because literally we won trophies with them, so without signing players, big name players, yeah, like Salah, yeah. Because since he signed Salah, Salah wasn't that guy before he came to Liverpool. As soon as he bought Salah, he become one of the best wingers in the Premier League, and he's probably one of the best right wings I've seen in my lifetime. Because right now, because if people ask me who's the best man, who's one of the top 5 managers that I've seen in my lifetime, Klopp's in there because of what he did and what I've seen. Because people say it's about Wenger. I understand people say Wenger, but the thing was with Wenger, when Wenger was in his prime, I was 2 years old.
So he was too young to remember that, so he's just age appropriate. That's fair.
Klopp's up because what he did in Champions League and Premier League with that team is something that is incredible and is amazing, especially with that front three. He created the best front three with Mane, Salah, Firmino. Like that was probably one of the best I've seen, and that's something that I wish that's why I wish I had my manager like that in my team, in my life personally for me. And yes, that's what I'd say.
Jerry, so to cut you, Liverpool fan.
Man United.
He's us, man. United. He out here.
I respect it. I respect it. No, he was speaking so admirable about. I thought it was
Jerry, a real one, man.
I feel sorry for you, man.
Yeah.
It's not, man.
Big up, Jerry.
Unfortunately, you picked the wrong club. What's cool.
Now you pick the right club. Don't ignore this guy in it. Ignore this.
Yeah, I think I'll give it time. We've got new owners coming and things, so I'm just going to be patient with that one.
The good times will be back, Jerry. I just don't know when. Yeah. They'll be back. I can't tell you when.
Giants never sleep, innit? That
it is, man. It might be 10 years from now. It might be 20 years from now. It might be 30 years from now. You might have kids by the time, Jerry. But the good times will roll, man. 100%. We'll be back.
I just know what happened forever. It's not going to happen forever. I think we will tell you, but maybe not. Maybe in the next few years' time. But I think it's all right first. Because right now, our team's not good enough right now.
Yeah.
So big respect. So after finishing Klopp thing, big respect to him. Yeah, I hope he's going what he's going through with his family. I think he deserves. I think he deserves time because he's been through a lot, and being a manager in a big club is not easy for him. And he's done a lot. He's won trophies. There's so many. Although he's won only one league title, but that doesn't mean because if Man City want that team, if they're doing Man City no Pep, he would have won 3 league titles. The thing was City. They was better than Liverpool. That's what it was, and it is what it is. Because they could have won more trophies, and there was a season where they could have won on quad. Although they didn't play great in 2 finals, they could have won on quad. Just like Real Madrid and City were like all the teams that were better than them that season. If you get what I'm trying to say.
You know what, Jerry? Even through Klopp's tenure, them 2 clubs are a kryptonite. When you look at the Prem, City. When you look at Champions League, it was Real Madrid twice. Both of them were twice. So that's why I hate both of the clubs.
That's a valid point.
Yeah. So number 2, I'm gonna talk about the Rashford thing. Personally, for me, I'm done. I'm done with this guy because his first game, because I backed Rashford through because his first game at Arsenal was called 3-2. Was my first game as United fan, and I backed him through. I backed him, but he's 26 now, and what he's doing now, I think it's time to move on. I don't think he's one of the people that see a future with, because if PSG coming for him, I'll be like, no, fair enough, go do what you want to do, because I don't see a future with him. I don't want players that's gonna be inconsistent, because I called you the best player in the world last season when you scored 30 goals. I called you the best player in the world. I backed you and said, this is what the rest I'm talking about. Yeah, I can hold my hands up. Yeah, I can say I did say that he was better than Mbappe. I did say that I can hold my hands up for that. But
it's cool. We've all said wild stuff. You said Rashford was better than Mbappe. Rums was Klopp out last season. Jez is talking about Luton. Jez was talking about Luton. You know what I'm saying? Winning 10 games. Victor's just a crook overall. It don't matter, man.
What's yours?
Ten Hag was going to do well this season. That's what
I thought
we were going to do well this season. That's what I was talking with hella chest. This guy came off mute just to chat shit. Yeah, man, I was talking with Chester and someone before that mountain. Oh, I thought we was back, yo. You know what I'm saying? Not back, but like good, better than we was.
I thought after that final, push on to go do win top, go win a go.
Yeah, I thought we were gonna push on this season, man. Like another like
injuries.
Domestic
we lost what's name? It's a bit. So I had so many. You had so many injuries, and it kept coming. That's what it was with that for us. And although for Rashford thing, I think we can't have and for Ten Hag, that's what I want to talk about. I'm done with Ten Hag because I think he's a crook and he's very inconsistent. A hypocrite. That's the word I'm looking for. A big hypocrite because You criticize Sancho for not playing well, yeah. Although they even haven't said a word to you, yeah, until that thing that tweet I put out, yeah. And when Rashford's going out partying, when making excuse that he's ill, you saying defend him. How are you showing how can I defend you when you're not showing the same energy for Sancho? It just didn't make no sense to me. It's called favoritism, yeah. And we don't want managers that's gonna have favoritism, yeah, and it's gonna start causing issues with big players because because literally mine are bigger than you. Yeah, this is not Ajax. This is not Ajax. This is not Ajax. This is Manchester United. Manchester United and Ajax are two different clubs. So I don't know why you're coming in like you're a big man because you're not. Because you ain't that guy yet. Yeah. The only reason why people, it's be honest, yeah, I deep to yeah. The only reason why I actually got that hype, yeah, because of that Champions League one, yeah, the Champions League one they had, and you got lost to Tottenham. Although you should have won that game, personally, they weren't even that great. So Tottenham weren't even that great that day. So I watched the game. But yeah, on that note, yeah, if you want to get a manager that's going to replace Ten Hag, yeah, it has to be someone not a big name. This is my personal opinion.
I hear that.
If you want a manager, we can't have a big name because we end up destroying their careers. We need to start from a bottom again and start making our way up because we get big names, yeah, and we get big names and we end up and we have one good season, yeah, and next thing things start messed up again, and we just don't want that anymore because we don't want to end up. I don't think it's a cycle thing, but just that as needed to be consistent. Like look at Tottenham doing, yeah. I shouldn't be. I know Tottenham are different clubs to us, but I think what they're doing now, they're getting someone that we don't know before. Ange is that his name? The Tottenham manager.
Yeah, Ange. I was just reading certain. So before you carry on, hold that thought. Big up to Sai as well, who just became a member, who was just on Sai. Much appreciated. And hey, shout out to Taylor again. Man just gifted out 10 more memberships as well. So hey, Taylor, salute to you, man. Big up, man. Man just gifted out 10 more memberships as well. Like I said, hit me up on the gram if you do want to join. I know you joined as a Sarcasm City Soldier. Hit me up if you want to join the group chat and all that good stuff in regards to the membership. But hey, everyone in the chat, especially if Taylor gifted out a membership to you, salute him as well. Everyone big up Taylor, man. I want to see enough clapping emojis in the chat as well. Yeah, go on. Carry on, Jerry. Carry on.
So on the manager thing, yeah, I want someone that I haven't seen before. We don't want any big names so that we start going through drama. The first thing we do, yeah, first I want the manager to do when it comes in, yeah, is that I want to be very, very ruthless. I don't care about PR. I just want my team to play well, win games or W's. First thing I do, Rashford gone, Bruno gone, certain players gone. If Ambassador leaves, cool, you're gone. I want to get rid of players that I don't see future. That is going to be a big problem in their future. So the only players that I'll keep personally: Hoyland, Ahmad, Garnacho, who else? Maino, Casemiro, and Varane. Everyone else can go. Oh, and Martinez. Everyone else can go. Those are all the people I'll keep.
You ain't gonna hear no arguments to keep anybody here. Trust me. I want everybody gone, Jerry. I've said this, carry on.
Yeah, Martinez. The players I mentioned.
Yeah, Martinez is quality, but I'm just saying I'm not like that's just how tired I am of everybody. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it makes sense,
I'm just tired of everyone. It's like when you and your siblings and your cousins was messing around and your mum's just tired of all of you lot. And she just shouts at a lot of you lot. You know what I'm saying? We've all been there, innit? One person did something, but she shouts at everybody and everyone gets sent to their room. We've all been there, man. Oh, you all outside. It's like, hey, we all gotta come in. All of you lot. Even though it was one.
It's the 50 Cent me. Why you say?
Right, you say fuck me for that happened a lot. Bear in mind, a lot of the time it was my fault, but some of the time it wasn't. My cousins was wilding, and I'm getting the blame. You feel me? Move. Carry on, Jerry. Yeah, carry on.
One last thing, on the ownership thing. I think this summer's gonna be good. We've got a Man City game called Omar. Is that his name?
Oh yeah, Omar Baradi. You're talking about the CEO. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I think because we got a lot of some new faces now. Hopefully, we have a good summer. This summer, good by quality players, not too expensive, not overspending. Because that was the main issue we have over 10 years, overspending big players, and we end up gassing them up. And then as soon as they start playing, they end up being a flop. We don't want players being a flop anymore. So that's what I want, and that's all we do right now. Playing good players and spend on the right amount of money. That's the point. That's the point. And then I start rebuilding for a near future until we get to the top again. So all we need to do is be consistency and just try not to like. You get what I'm trying to say?
Nah, I hear you, man. Fully. You know what I'm saying? We agree on most things. Like you, like I say, for your age, you very level-headed, man. Trust me. So like I get it what you're saying, and I'm with you on the no big name with the manager. Like I don't necessarily need to be like, oh, well, there's no managers out there. Just go get someone who's unknown. Like we've seen the impact Ange's had at Spurs. Like that's what we're just looking for, someone to come in and have impact and do the best with what you have. The one thing you say about Spurs and Ange's, you can just see is a lack of quality. There's nothing else. You can just see that it's a shit. That's why Jez is out here calling him Father Ange. He saved my life. You know what I'm saying? That tells you all you need to know. So Jez
is a legend.
He's my unofficial stepfather, man. My God.
See how Jez is talking about, man. Yo, he saved Jez.
No, you know what, Jez? And he's proper, man. He's a top coach, man.
Yeah, man. Like you can just see it, like that. Like he's still, like they're gonna lose games because of the way. But like you respect the way he's gonna lose. Like you're gonna lose playing your own style. It's like, all right, first. You know what I'm saying? That's the way. That's the way to do it. But yeah, Jerry, anything else you want to add before we close out?
Yeah, everything's good now. Yeah, I think I said everything else I need to say in a way. So yeah.
Yeah, man, of course, Jerry, man. Yo, man, make sure you call back in because I feel like I've not spoken to you in the longest. So big up, Jerry, man. I'm saying, and I see you on the gram doing your thing, man. You know what I'm saying, and that those are there dancing and shit. Hey, keep at it, fam. I see you, man. I see you shining, young king, man. I see you. Big up, yeah, every single time, Jerry, man. Shout out to Jerry. You know what I'm saying, out here shining. Get to a Nets regular calling in, another United fan. Malcolm, what you telling me, man? What you saying, man? Yo.
Oh. Dang.
Yeah, you are Malcolm, you joke, man. What are you saying? Is the connection moving dodgy? Yo, Malcolm.
Bro, he's on right now. He's trying to run away.
What you saying,
Can you hear me now?
Man?
Can you hear me now?
I can hear you now. Yeah. We can hear you.
Yeah, can you hear me? Yeah. Nah, I'm out because I'm working outside right now, so I know the connection's kind of dodgy. So, but
are you going back in? Do you just want to call back in, and we'll have you? Are you good? You know what I'm saying? Why you wait till you get back in?
I'm good now. I'm good now.
All right, cool. Come.
Now I'm good. I'm sure. Yeah, I'm good. Yeah. Yeah. Listen, two things I just want to get off my chest. First is the roster situation. Second is the game. You know what I mean? Like, to me, Sunday, I just figured that Man United have found their level. Like, struggling against League 2, right? And you're starting your strongest team. Like, to me, it doesn't get any worse than that.
Yeah, facts. You're not lying. We all watched it, you know, and we weren't surprised. That's the worst part about it. You know what I'm saying? It's the worst part. I think he's froze, but yeah, there we go. You back. Now you froze again. Yo, Malcolm, call back in when you get back inside.
Flawless, quickly on that. Yeah. This isn't even me being shameless. I know you were 2-0 up against Newport and that, but where is cup football? And at the end of the day, you just need to get through. Do you think people are obviously you're gonna laugh? And I tweeted during the game. I ain't laughing until I see the final score. I'm not one of the people that I tend to, when I watch live games, not speak because I know what can happen.
Yeah, you can wait. Yeah. I'm like that. Like I wait for the result before I start running jokes.
Literally,
unless I'm very, very confident about the result going said way. But
bro, yeah, literally that. But the way I see it is, yes, it's embarrassing. They come back 2-2. But at the end of the day, I know you brought in defenders to close off the game, and it will be embarrassing from maybe a United fan standpoint. But at the end of the day, cup football is just about winning and getting through.
But say we was like last season and playing well, and we have that performance and it's a one-off, we'll just go, all right, it's a one-off. That's normal.
You see it week and week.
That's where the frustration, because I don't even blame for that game in particular. I'm not even on Ten Hag's case. That's on the players. That's 99.9% on the players. That's a 16th place League 2 side. Like, I should be able to be in the dugout and you man can manage that game. There should be no one in the dugout, no coaches, no nothing, and you man pattern that. Because you man are much better than these men. So it's kind of like, that's how I look at it. And it's because it's a regular thing, and because not only was we in the ascendancy, then we was actually in the game. And I thought I was confident we win. But it's the fact that we shouldn't be in the game. These men did like, no, as bad as we are, we're not League 2 bad. Like, that's what I'd say. And they're closer to going out of the football, well, not out of the football, but out of the top 4 divisions than they are League 1. They're 16th in League 2. and we struggled, like legit. And like Malcolm just mentioned, that was our strongest team. It wasn't like it was a mixed lineup. It wasn't like it was youngsters and shit.
You know one thing I want to mention, because maybe not you per se, but the majority of your families, you're waiting to see that midfield trip of Casemiro, Mino, and Bruno, and you finally see that, and that's what I think was underwhelming as well against a team of
Bruno out there struggling, you know what I'm saying? But hey, top chance creator, man. He's out there struggling. Like, the three I want to see the three I want to see is Maino, Casemiro, Eriksen, but we'll never see it.
You've been saying that,
Yeah, that's the trio I just want to see, but we'll never see it.
Tweet earlier about that.
Cool. What was your tweet? I didn't see it.
The chance creator, because obviously TNT put a tweet out saying how every goal that Haaland has scored in the Premier League was not assisted.
No, assisted.
And people say that how we got a lead chance creator.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And I quoted it. How is it possible with the best chance creator after De Bruyne?
Facts, because people be talking absolute rubbish. Anyway, let's get to another caller and see what he has to say. You know what I'm saying? The guy we all love to hate from Canada. Man, like CP's in the building. My Don, what you saying, man?
I just want to say, as a Liverpool fan, I'm really sad about Klopp.
Yo, this guy's an idiot.
You know,
I don't know if he's trolling.
Won the Champions League.
Trolling.
He won a Prem. He won a Carabao Cup. And he won an FA. But the real question is, he always performs under pressure. When he had to win the Europa League and they were favorites, they won. You know, they really won that. When they were running away with the league in January, they won that league. But when they had to be chased, they did not win. But you know what? Jurgen Klopp and that, when they were favorites for the second Champions League that they failed against Madrid, we're calling back. We're coming back. Salah, the African fraud, because he does not perform in AFCON. No, Mahrez does, Mane does, but that fraud doesn't. But who cares? You know what? It's okay. Not like he's part of a nation that has the most AFCONs, that fraud, with lesser players they won. But who knows? Who cares? And then but we won the Carabao Cup. Yes, when you guys were favorites and you guys drew to us, and then penalties happened. When we had a Mason Mount, Kai Havertz, and Kepa. Guys, the expectation is that high. The expectation apparently at Liverpool is at the moon, and they're crying about a man who won one. But you Chelsea fans don't understand. We won a league after 30 years. We won one after 50, and then we retained it but we had Man City. We had the Invincibles. Then we had a dynasty by Sir Alex Ferguson. So what are you chatting about with this great adversity? We also won against Pep with Conte, a first season guy. What did you guys? That's what
we're not gonna do. Pep didn't have his squad first season. When he did, you saw he did the next season.
Oh, okay. So then we also didn't have a squad during the first season, but we versed Pep and we still beat him. And then we versed Pep in the Champions League and we still beat him with a set squad when we had a manager coming halfway in.
Fair.
Okay. Fair. Yeah. Okay. So we're not gonna do that. We're not gonna cherry pick which ones we're gonna like and not like. And you guys won the league the year you guys were running away, and the year that Man City handed off. When you guys were being chased the 2 times, you guys lost by 1 point. I don't care. You still lost. We're not counting second place. This isn't a second place cry fest. I get the emotional stuff. Very much understand that what he provided you guys. You guys are acting like this is a death. Guys, this is the same man.
You know what it is? You know what? It could be a death for them, CP, because it could be the death of the club
but
for a
the
number
ironic
of years.
thing is they're acting like, okay, he made Salah and Mane better, but this is a man without Joe Edwards who wanted Julian Brandt instead of Mohamed Salah.
Yeah. You know what, CP? I've always said
talent ID. That's what I'm saying. So even if you get Alonso, great, but if you don't have an amazing sporting director, you're not going to do anything. And also on the Alonso point, Tuchel might be out of the job. One of the 3 clubs that Alonso has is Madrid, Liverpool, and Bayern for his outs. Why wouldn't I just go to Bayern? I now re-own that league. I'll buy the best player like Grimaldo or Wirtz coming in from Leverkusen if I just won the league. Put them into my squad. Now I have a Musiala and Wirtz to build my entire squad for the next 10 years. If it doesn't work out in 2 years, Ancelotti comes in, I'm in Madrid.
CP, I would just think because Flawless will tell you know most things you said I agree with. I'm not one of these deluded.
No, I
fans.
know.
Right,
I just heard. Sorry, last thing. I just heard because there was a stream with Lewis earlier, and they were asking Ryan because they were selling tickets for 25K, right? Some tickets, and Ryan
saying
and they asked the
last
question.
game at Anfield, they're saying
This is
25.
more so why I was
through
getting.
the roof.
This is why I was getting annoyed with that emotional side of a Liverpool fans, where they were asking Ryan, it's like, hey, would you sell your ticket for 25K? He's like, not for the memories, guys. I'm like, you're joking. You're joking me.
25K, you know.
You could be part of the parade and balling out and buying people champagne if you want 25K the next day if you miss the match, if you guys win the league. So that's my last little rant. But yeah, sorry, continue. Go ahead.
No, back to what you said, CP. Most things I do agree with. I think he should have done more. But I'm going to just rebut all of that. You know, it's just not personally for me because I've been saying I wanted Klopp to win more. Do you know what I mean? And I'm not one of these people, but he didn't have money to send this, that, and other. There's things he could have done tactically within seasons where, because you know what, it was never losses that killed us the title. I keep having to say this, it was draws. But what it is, CP, is that I've always said the reason why our fan base loves Klopp so much is because he's brought us back to the pinnacle. Let's go back to you lot's days. We were a Europa League team / fourth place team. He's brought us back to competing season in, season out. Yes, not necessarily winning every season, but he's brought us back. That's why we will always appreciate it. And like you said, I know it's 1 in 30, but he brought that 1 in 30 to get it.
Okay, so I have a counter rebuttal. Before Rodgers, you guys are starting to make top 4. Rodgers got you second place.
Correct.
We make fun of Slippy G because you guys slipped getting first place. So it's not like Klopp was the first person to get you into a title charge. You had the manager before. I know it was Luis Suarez, but still, he got you into that position. And then certain players didn't live up at certain moments. Right?
No, correct.
They didn't do their job. I'm not just talking about Gerrard, but other players around Luis Suarez as well, and the defending. But still, it's not like you guys are making it seem like you guys went. It's like you guys are sounding like an Aston Villa situation where you guys were like in relegation fodder.
And he's cheeky.
Yeah, it's like you guys were in relegation fodder, and then all of a sudden you guys are now like challenging for the title. But that's not what you guys were. You guys were building slowly before even Klopp came in.
But then, cool. Do you know my rebuttal to you? That season, when we had the title race, you're correct. We did. But then the season after, we then finished 6th. So we actually regressed in it because we lost our best player in Luis Suarez. Then we lose Sterling the season after. So then Klopp had to pick us back. If you see that team he inherited, sometimes I feel like our fan base overdo it. It was poor, but it wasn't like dreadful. You still had some.
Exactly, I agree with that point.
Because
most of the fan base makes it sound like you guys were relegation fodder the second that happened.
No, we were around 5th or 6th. We were like a top challenge for top 4. Do you know what I mean? But then he brought us back to challenging. I think because he joined mid-season that year, we get to 2 cup finals again, lose both of them to Sevilla, which we should have won, and then Man City on penalties. Season after that, he then gets us back into Europe. And then the season after that, Champions League final, win the Champions League season after that, then Premier League. So he brought us back. But I agree with you. I feel like that's why when people are doing the rankings, I don't even compare him to Fergie, Poch, Wenger, and Mourinho. I don't even compare him to them lot because you need to win multiple of things. So when you're saying we kind of overdo what he's achieved, I get it in a sense. But the fact, listen, if you've not ate all day and you finally get that meal, do you know where I'm going? So where we were starving for so long, where he's come in, like water's going to look like wine. Do you know what I mean? So that's what it is. And you already know, CP, we're a very emotional club. Most clubs are emotional, but we have up everything.
You are emotional. Yeah, you are emotional.
And then I just have like one other question is who would you guys want? Because here's the thing. I'm getting the Alonso thing, and I feel like that's everyone's dream signing almost for United fans, Chelsea fans.
I don't want him, CP, not to share. I don't want him to share.
I'm cool.
Okay.
If he wins the Bundesliga, I hear it. Other than that,
that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. For me, my thing has always been if he wins the Bundesliga or even loses it by 1 to 3 points, then I would still want him.
I'm cool on that. Nah, if he loses it by 1 to 3 points, I go win it next year.
What?
I don't think that's possible because the second that happens, Bayern's gonna buy Wirtz or Grimaldo and it's done.
Yeah, but like, this is what it is. Go win the Pokal Cup.
Let's all laugh at Arsenal for a minute, yeah, because I know everyone is panel. There's no Arsenal fans in it.
Nah, there's no Arsenal fans.
No.
Both Spurs, innit?
Spurs and Chelsea.
No, Chelsea.
Spurs.
No.
Spurs,
Don't associate with that club.
Sorry,
That's
Victor. But
Yeah.
disgusting.
we can all laugh at Arsenal. For me, I think Alonso's managed Real Sociedad's B team and Leverkusen, right? Took them from 16th to third. I didn't even know that before Say said it. So big up Say, right? But you saw what Arsenal done. If I ask you lot who's City's number 2, do any of you not know who City's number 2 is right now?
Nope.
I do.
Just an old guy, but yeah.
So Arsenal
Ortega is not Carson.
Say that again?
Nah, he's talking about the assistant, not the number 2 goalkeeper.
No, the
Fair enough.
The one that sets the pet. So the way I see it is
Alpod or something.
Oh yeah.
Alonso's had a job right in Leverkusen and the B team for Real Sociedad, but it's still not enough. I still feel that like that's a novice. Even if he wins this Bundesliga, I want to see him get another job, because this is what we tried to do with. I know it's completely different, but this is what my fan base tried to do with Gerrard. He's won a league title at Rangers in a league that self-dominate. Oh, he's got something to his name now. Bring him in. No, let him make mistakes at other clubs, then bring him in. You can't just see the shiny new toy and decide to pick it.
I think the counter rebuttal for him is he's literally at a club that's called Neverkusen. They have won 1 cup in their entire history, not like a Celtic where they were. Yes, literally, actually, that's why they're called Neverkusen.
Yeah. That's
and these
crazy.
fuckers knocked us out of Champions League in the early 2000s.
So it's like if they win a Bundesliga with this Bayern dominance for 11 years.
Right,
from 16th last year.
Yeah, man.
That's the shit like a Leicester.
In the mid-noughties, though. I was a bit young then, but in the mid-noughties, they had a team with Bario.
Yeah, they had a good team. Yeah.
They had a good team. No, they made it to finals.
Yeah, they knocked us out of the semi-final.
No offense.
They knocked us out of the semi-final.
Not trying to troll, but they kind of had like a U version of the quad in terms of they lost the league in the last day of the season. They lost the Champions League final, and they lost the cup in the last the final.
I didn't even know that. 1999
with Ballack and everyone. So that's why they're called Neverkusen. After that, especially.
Leverkusen throughout the years had always good teams with the hilarious part about it.
Yeah.
But
yo, CP, are you about in a couple hours as well? We're running close to the US unit, man. So if you're about, we'll jump on at like 3:30 a.m. Yeah. All right, bless up, yeah. Every single
big
time.
Up, CP. Love speaking to you, bro.
Guy. Shout out to CP, man. Real one, man. Big up CP, man. We went India, we've gone Canada, we've gone stateside. Yo, Bario, you there? Let me know. If not, I'll go to the next caller. Let me know if you're there, my guy. I don't. Is he there? One second. Let me check. And that being said, make sure you bump up the likes as well. He asked me in the chat. You're next, actually, Bario. You're next. But yeah, you run up the likes on the video. Make sure you do that, whether you're watching this live or watching this back. Continue to hit the subscribe button as well. I don't know how many subscribers we're on, but not enough. Big up Taylor again, because he's gifted out 25 memberships in total. So you need to salute him again. We're at 41 likes. Please get us up to 50 likes. And it is rolled to 10,000 subscribers on the channel as well. I don't even know if Barrio's there. Let me just message him. Yeah, you next. Yeah, you now. Let me see what he's saying. If not, we'll go to the next caller because he's not got his camera on. Oh, yeah, he has. All right, so welcome to see him in the chat all the time. Actually, he's always supports. I actually don't know who he supports, though. You know what I'm saying? It's actually slipped my memory. But Bario Balotelli with the fire username in the building. My done. What are you saying? You good?
Hello, everyone. I am Bario Balotelli, the biggest Mario Balotelli fan in the world. And also the biggest fan of Chelsea, by the way, just so you know, Chelsea.
Yeah, my dog. Yeah.
Where you calling him from, my guy?
I'm in Colombia, actually. I am.
That's crazy. Hey, big up Colombia, man. You never had someone from Colombia call in. We made it to South America. Hey, man, we made it, man. We made it to South America, man. Let's go.
Made it, of course. I'm proud of my Colombian heritage, Shakira settings, all that, So, yeah, I'd just like to get some things off my chest. Like, for example, I've been recently thinking about how underestimated and how underrated that Liverpool side from 1920 really is. Because I'm not seeing any team saying that could be part of the top 3 in any single Premier League season, because that was 1 point off a Centurions and was incredibly unstoppable. Went nearly invincible until Ismail Assar dunked on their beautiful asses. But yeah, pause. But yeah,
Paul's made it over
it was
there.
just yeah. Whoa. Sorry. But
I said, hey, yo.
yo.
Carry
But
on.
yeah, I've just been wondering because that Liverpool team made me not fall in love again with football, but I took a break from it and then I came back. And that Liverpool team was so big in where I used to live, which I'll say is Lebanon because I'm half Lebanese and half Colombian, which exactly Shakira settings. But yeah, that Liverpool team, I would like to hear what Rom says because it was nearly invincible, great team, great trio on front, great goalkeeper, great manager. What are your thoughts?
You know, it is big up itself. First of all, I don't know how much you remember the season before, but that team was great. The 1920 season, same players, but I think the season before that was actually the better team that didn't win the title. So you know when we won the Champions League, we only lost literally once. Because I know what you mean by the Watford game. After the Watford game, we went on to lose more games, but it's after we won the title. Players took their foot off the gas. The effort wasn't really there. But the year before that, when we won the Champions League, we had lost once against City. And had we beat City, we would have been Centurions, Invincibles, and we would have done the big double. Obviously, it didn't happen. But if we go back to that 1920 team, we were winning games by the 30th minute. It's like every time you check your phone, 2-0, 3-0, 4-0. We were blitzing teams. Our defense, one of the best defense I've seen. And the thing is, this is why I said Van Dijk's never really had a partner, because you can name our 1 to 11, but Matip was injured the first half, then Gomez come in the second half. And then the following season, the season before that, it was Gomez injured and Matip came in. So back to your point about that 1920 season, it was amazing because I truly believe as well, I think our game was the last game before lockdown got announced and football was suspended for a couple of months. But I don't know if you remember when Atletico Madrid knocked us out of the Champions League.
Was that Alvaro Morale?
Yeah, and he done the celebration. He slided.
Yeah.
I truly
remember watching that.
Some people say Bayern, but had we had knocked out Atletico, I reckon we probably would have retained Champions League that year because Bayern Munich were the only team I saw on par of us. Barcelona weren't as good that year. Barcelona weren't good that year. Real Madrid weren't that good that year. That Flick team was amazing, and I think PSG were good. To be fair, Tuchel done his thing, but I still think we would have we were better than them. But that 1920 team, we should, as much as we won the league, I would have liked to seen us win more. But they were the days Klopp would disrespect the domestic cups. In recent years, Klopp's shown it more respect. That's why we're in a cup final. That's why we won the domestic double in the year we went for all the trophies. But I agree with that 1920 season where you knew Salah, Firmino. I can name the 11 now. It was literally Salah, Firmino, Mane. Then you have Ronaldo, Henderson, and Fabinho in the midfield, and then Trent, Robbo, Gomez, Dak, and Alisson. You just knew our 11 week in, week out, and we were winning games by half time. Klopp was making early subs, but you're right. It was just scintillating, man. It was scintillating. To win 99 points is the second highest tally for a Premier League. Not even just a Premier League winner, just in general, it's the second highest. Do you know what I mean? And then I think followed by that is when we went 98 points and then 93. So it's mad. For the 2 seasons we didn't win the league, we got some of the highest point tallies. This is why it hurts. But at the end of the day, it's about winning, and we have to accept City.
I was going to say, that's it. To Bario Malatelli, when you said that team doesn't get the respect it deserves, so they didn't win. Because don't get mistaken, there has been some in the Premier League, there has been some incredible teams that have finished. We don't remember. Like some of them Chelsea teams that finished second to us were incredible. Some of them Chelsea teams. Some of the United teams that finished runners up to Arsenal. Quality. The Arsenal side that finished runners up to us in 99 won the league the season before. That was a quality side in that.
And they do a double. That's why
they did the double. They did the double. Yeah, but people, that's one of the better Arsenal sides. But people don't remember it because history don't remember the losers. That's just what it is.
Barry, that's one thing about history. It will not be kind to Klopp. Us Liverpool fans know what Klopp means to us, but history don't care. It's just going to see one of every. God willing, he wins the second Prem, but it's just going to see one of everything. History won't be kind to him.
But that's a good point. Yeah, and back to your point about that they didn't win much more. And yeah, I do think they massively underachieved because that team was much more capable of winning. At least, in my opinion, they could have gone to 3 trophies at least. I'm not saying the treble, but they could have done 3 trophies. And that's why most teams are remembered. Centurions, that is widely regarded to some that is the best team ever, won a double, the Carabao Cup and the Premier League. Chelsea, the 15 goals conceded in 04-05, won a double. Man United won a treble. Man City last season won a treble, which is, in my opinion, the best team in Premier League history. Because you win a treble, that's honestly the biggest thing you could ever do. And everyone now, believe me, here in Colombia, when I came in, pause, they. I'm getting caught.
That's a good pause, man. That's good. Yo, carry.
Yeah, as I was saying, Man United was by far bigger than Man City here in Colombia. I was seeing Man United everywhere. But as soon as Man City won the Champions League, the treble specifically, I swear in my school, there was a person who I told him a script. We had to do a script, and I told him, say Manchester United. Guy did a whole different homework and said Man City when we were doing the.
One left,
I'm being sincerely honest.
Peak. We out here.
You know, he did a KD. He said, yeah. Hey,
I'm tired of KD, yo. Fuck you, Jasmine. You know what I'm saying? How about that, yo? I'm tired of you, man. You know
hey, if you can't beat them, join them.
Sure, man.
You know what, Bario? Just adding on to that point, bro. Like, one of my boys has his own football coaching company, and this is here in the UK. This is here in London, so this ain't even in Manchester. This is in London, right? And currently, he has about 25 kids in his business. About 12 of them support City. There was actually a session where a good 8 or 9 of them all had City shirts. And that's what happened. When you win, listen, we can run all the jokes we want. Flores, you said many times, like, especially your generation, there's no City fan. But you see the generation coming through now?
Oh, yeah, this City fans, success people. That's why when people try to get on United, they say, oh, there's no United fans in Manchester. Nonsense. We're everywhere, first and foremost. Yeah, but it's because of success. People gravitate to same way if all of a sudden Brentford started winning Premier Leagues and Champions Leagues, you'll go see Brentford shirts everywhere. Same way with Luton, whoever the case may be, that's any team. That's why Liverpool got so many fans that are above the generation with me, because the 80s, they was the team. That's why you find so many Liverpool fans. If you talk to someone in the 80s, man.
That's why my uncles and my dad, especially as a black Liverpool fan, John Barnes winning all that stuff, especially Caribbean descent, it was mainly because of Barnsley, you know what I mean? But that's facts. That's facts, man.
You don't get that. But yo, Bario, anything you want to add before I let you go, my guy?
Yeah, I have something more to add. Yeah, about that. Just because I'm shameless and I'm a pure Chelsea fan, pure blue. Even though I have red AC Milan, not sure, but pure blue. I'd just like to say over here to all the Arsenal fans in the chat that the point I made about Man City is something you'll never have at Champions League. That's why Chelsea's bigger, man. I'm telling you.
We're here for the Arsenal stand up.
Hey, I'm with you, man. All the way from South America, you lot heard that, man. I'm with that. That rang around the world. You know what I'm saying? That rang around the world.
He's like, fuck Arsenal everywhere from South America,
internationally, bro.
Asia, Europe. Fuck
Internationally, bro.
No, fuck Arsenal, my bad.
I'm with that.
But the thing is, I've yet to see an Arsenal fan abroad. They say that they have the most fans, which could be true in the USA, but USA is not the world. We all know that.
You know what it is? Their fans are about, but they're just quiet. That's all it is.
They're
kind of
quiet.
like 10 Hag now in it. I'm not seeing one of them in the chat in a minute. You know what I'm saying? But like beforehand, before Champions League and that, they had bare to say. They was calling into fan calling shows since the Champions League, like match day 3, 4. Not seen them. You know what I'm saying? And that. Not seeing them. How they went? I hope you're blessed, my guy. You in particular, but the rest of them, I've not seen why are you 10 Hag out? Or why are you criticizing such and such? We need to give such and such. That's all dead. So there's Arsenal fans, they're just quiet about it. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna be loud and proud when your team's, been 20 years without a major trophy or whatever it's been.
Ain't Savage turn again?
Yeah, but like my man said in the chat, that beautiful lady's concussed. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is. I was saying, like my man said in the chat, he was smart when he said that. He said this beautiful lady's concussed. I said that to her when I last spoke to her. I was like, yeah, my man was right. You know what I'm saying? Beautiful lady.
And I don't think Jez will take this. You probably like hearing this. It's not even in a disrespectful way, but Arsenal are just a glorified Spurs the last 20 years. We've sprinkled a few FA Cups, but they've both been to the Champions League final and lost. Arsenal have been in the same amount of title races as Spurs. They've just got a few FA Cups to sprinkle over it. But then
the main difference is they got a golden Premier League. That's all.
No. They're not even that, because I said last 20 years, so that excludes the Premier League.
Fair enough. Hey, I'm just saying, they ain't much envy both in North London. Actually, we used to be in North London. These motherfuckers had to pull over and say, yo, let's take over and just be like you. But I don't, like I said, this Arsenal perception, I keep trying people, don't fall into the narrative that these Arsenal fans trying to tell you that they're this and that. Bro, these two barely beat Luton Town this season. Remember that.
That's why I was upset when I was seeing all the links with Arteta away. I was like, no, you need to stay. I need you to stay.
Yeah. I need Mikel Arteta's in the cut. But hey, Bario, great first call. Continue to support, because I see you in the chat on a daily basis. So big up, man. Appreciate you. The first South American caller we've had. Hey, big up, man. Hey, big up, man. Shout out to Bario. We really are worldwide. Like I say, we finally hit the South American continent. Love that. And we're going to switch all the way from Colombia, go to the King of Yorkshire. You know what I'm saying? Definitely one of my favorite callers. My like King is in the building. Yes, King. What are you telling me, my guy? You good?
Yes. What you telling me? Big up everyone on the panel. Big up everyone on the panel. Obviously, my disgrace of a team conceded 2 goals against Newport against the team. But I'm here for the Arsenal Sunday. I'm here for it, you know. I am here for the Arsenal Sunday because Arsenal aren't going to win any Premier Leagues anytime soon. Keep Arteta in. Super Mikel Arteta. He knows exactly what you need. You know what I mean?
He's gonna be up to the Champions League. He says,
"Hi ho is on the hi ho is on the table. We go."
Of the table we go.
You know what I'm saying? Troops have got more pauses than Arsenal winning Premier League titles. Right?
Hey, that's a good one. I'm gonna use that. That's good. Still, I'm mad. I didn't think of that shit. I'll quote you when I use that. I'm gonna use that on the next pack again. And that, you know what I'm saying? More pauses than titles. That's good.
Yep. Northside has had more rages than Arsenal winning Premier Leagues. You know, like that. So,
shout out my guy on Northside.
So I can't wait for the Arsenal. I can't wait for the Arsenal meltdown. I can't wait for it because it's going to be legendary. So yeah.
Big up to you. Facts are 100%. Like, there's already been legendary already, but like when he signs a new deal, which I think he could, and yeah, man, this is definitely going to be interesting viewing from the outside looking in, without doubt.
Yeah. I just wanted to speak about the Carabao Cup final because Chelsea and Liverpool. Because the Klopp news took me by surprise. Because if I am correct, it weren't that long ago that Klopp signed a contract. I think it was last season or the season before, and he's suddenly decided that he can't coach no more. So I don't know, but I think Chelsea against Liverpool. I think it will be a tight game. I think Liverpool will just about win, but I think that I just think that it might go to extra time. I think Liverpool will win it on extra time.
I could see that.
Yeah, because I think without Salah, obviously they got Jota. Jota's been banging a few goals in, but Núñez and all the other attackers struggle to score apart from Jota and Salah. And Chelsea have a similar problem with obviously with Jackson, but obviously Jackson isn't a striker. I think Jackson is more of a winger, in my opinion. So
I think he's definitely not a 9. I'm saying
he's definitely not a 9. Same with Núñez. I think Núñez is more of a winger than a striker. So
that's
fair. Yeah. So that's facts. I think it will be a tight game. Liverpool will win the Carabao Cup. They'll probably do a bus parade for it, like they did last time when they won when he won the Carabao Cup and the FA Cup. You know, but the quadruple, that was sensational. But I hope they do it again.
So I call man the king of Yorkshire, man. Yeah, that's why I call man the king of Yorkshire. I'm telling you, man. Bars. I said it was sensational.
That's sensational.
You know what cracks me up? How funny you find it as well, King, cracks me up even further. I love it, man. That's the energy I'm on, man. That's the energy I'm on, man. 100%. 100%.
I just find it funny.
Yeah,
all bank aside, though, I think Klopp has done a fantastic job at Liverpool. Obviously, I think Klopp should have won a bit more. I think if I had to rate Klopp's time at Liverpool out of 10, I would give it an 8 out of 10 because I just think that Liverpool. I just think that I know they've had Man City, but a lot of Liverpool fans were saying that they were the best team in the world, and if you're saying you're the best team in the world, then you should have had 3 Premier League titles. So you should have had at least 3 Premier League
because you know what
titles.
kills it so much with Klopp is the one of each. If man had one more Prem or one more Champions League, it wouldn't hold so much weight. Klopp is
the bridesmaid, you know, like that. So you know what I mean.
There's always a one for everything. You know what I mean?
Hey, Roms, fight back.
No, you're saying to fact that, but if he's spitting facts, what do you want me to say? I agree with you.
Listen, any other Liverpool fan, if this was Mons or who's the other guy? Hussam, they'd be chatting West,
you know why? Because you see what Mons and Hussam are fucking crooks. That's why.
Do you know what is prime? Do you know what is prime? Yeah, listen, Mons and Hussam are my brothers. They know this, but we're just different. Like they're more on the shade of spectrum. I just say it out. If you like it, you like it. If you don't, you don't. You know what I mean?
Bro, but at least say something. Say something.
One thing I'll say, Prime, though, this narrative can change if we do win a second.
Yeah, like he has to win a second Prem.
This is a whole different conversation. Do you know what I mean?
Yes.
But that's a big if.
Yeah.
It's the same way when Lewis said earlier about how they won the Premier League earlier, and I told him, Chelsea's on the double, and then said, "Shut up, Chess." But what do you mean? You said you won a trophy, and now you can win the Carabao Cup. You can go.
No one was speaking to you.
Hey, Prime, Prime. That's your fault for interjecting in the conversation.
I was talking. This is a private conversation between me and Roms. No one was speaking.
That it was between you, but because you stopped the conversation, that's why Jez then interjected. That's your fault, man. You opened the door for Jez. That's how it was. You joke, man. Yeah, go on, King. Last point, and we get to next caller. Go on, my G.
I just want to know, Prime and Victor, where do you stand on Poch?
I throw him off a cliff.
Jesus.
I'll take
theoretically, people, not literally. Theoretically.
Yeah.
Flawless, don't ever speak. No, I meant.
You know what? Wait. Okay,
bring the banner. Bring the banner.
Oh yeah. Just want to say all the views expressed by panelists on Sarcasm City TV are not always the views of Flawless or Sarcasm City TV. Go on, Victor. Line the bars. The floor is yours, Victor.
Keep that up. Keep that up. I'll take it to a shooting range and just let rip. That's all I say.
There you go.
Yeah,
there you go.
But obviously, you got Cole Palmer, a generational talent, I think. So obviously he's a baller. I think he is. I think
he's a quality baller still. I don't know about generation.
Generation was nuts.
I think he's quite. Like I've seen at least like 10 Chelsea games, and he's easily been like your best player easily.
Yeah, but that's not hard. That's not hard though.
Yeah, that's true because they are shocking. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. You know what you do, King. You know what I'm saying? I'm just setting up jokes. You know, I'm just saying.
struggle to break down low blocks and that. You know what I mean? The Pot struggles to break down low blocks. That's what.
Hey, facts.
Chelsea
We the
fans
same
are.
boat. You know what I'm saying? We United fans, they Chelsea fans. We do the same thing, man. We just playing red, they playing blue. It's like watching the same thing, man. For real.
It's
For
the
real.
plot.
But yo, King, great call, man. You know what? Actually, before I let you go, King, I'm saying one last thing. Wolves game prediction, score prediction.
That's how you know it's bad. The first thing he done is say.
Hey, go for that win, bro. Be positive.
When all the United fans were praising against Tottenham Hotspur against a freaking high line, I think we will lose against Wolves because Wolves are gonna let us have the ball and we're not going to be able to break them down. And we conceded 2 goals against Newport County. Newport, people. Newport.
So that means you said, King, you're saying 3-1 win for Manchester United, yeah? This is what we're going with. Talk to us.
If I have to say it in my heart, it would be a 2-1 Man United. But realistically, we will lose against Wolves because we will struggle to break them down. Because
King,
we can't break
here's why
them
you're
down
wrong.
when they sit back.
Here's why you're wrong. No one lets Bruno have the ball. He demands. He controls the ball. He is the best chance creator on the planet, man. No one lets Messi have the ball.
I'm glad. Hey, King, tell him again, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm
Listen, say Jackson's the top scorer, then you don't hear us. Okay, bro.
Nah, bro, man's not hearing about Bruno Fernandes. Man's not hearing about him, bro.
King's had enough, yo. Normally King's just chilled out, cool. He's like, yo.
I'm not hearing. Get out of here, Prime. Sorry, man. Get out of here. I'm not hearing about Bruno Fernandes. Apparently, best signing is Eric Cantona. Yeah, of course. What's he done? Nothing. So, what?
Yeah, I hear you.
Has Eric Cantona ever dragged Man United to Europa League final? No, he hasn't.
Hey, big up, man.
But hey, Eric Cantona dragged us to Premier Leagues. So,
has he ever dragged United to Europa League final though? Come on, man.
King, don't fall for the bait, man. But yo, King, make sure you call in next time, yeah? Call in next week, man. Love my done every single time, young G, yeah? Big up, man. Every single time. Shout out to King, man. You're a real one, man. This is great talking with the regulars. Big up to Amin for the super chat. Much appreciated. Says Flawless. Who would you sell in the summer? Where to my guy Eddie, ACGI. Anybody can get it. I'm getting rid of everybody. Everybody's going. I keep saying this. Players, managers, coaching staff, scouting department, medical team, the entire hierarchy, everyone, technical directors, everybody, ownership, kit man, tea lady, canteen staff, everybody. Everybody's gone. Parking attendants, stewards, anybody who's involved, you know what I'm saying, and that's been involved here for a significant amount of time.
I'm calling you Flawless R7. That's
everybody, man. I'm sorry, man. Even the tea lady, I'm sorry, man. You gotta go receptionist this time. You know what I'm saying you are too involved and invested in just this whole mediocrity and sham. So it's like you're gone. I'm sorry, but I'm in big up for the super chat. And to Javan, turn your camera on and I bring you on, my guy. Make sure you hit the like button on the video. I will get to all the callers. Don't worry about that, people. Run up the likes on the video, though, please. Make sure you hit the subscribe button as well. Normally, I run these shows earlier. It's normally Mondays, 4:30 p.m. UK time. But because I'm back again, etc., etc., and then on Shameless, that's why I couldn't do the show. But I'm always going to bring you the show on the Monday. And I'm in big up for the second super chat as well. It says, Flawless, would you swap McTominay for Gallagher? No. I'm saying it's the same guy, just one's British. One's English. Yeah, one's Scottish, one's English. One has a buzz cut and one's got long hair. Like they're the same thing. Anyway, man, we're just in Yorkshire, but we switching, man. We go in Caribbean, man. We go in yards, man. I like Jago's in the building. Yes, Jago, what you telling me, my don? You good?
Wagwan, Flawless.
Yeah, man. Big up, man. Good to see you, man. What you telling me?
Man, I'm here, man. Wagwan.
Yeah, man. What do you want to chat about, man? Floor's yours.
You know, it's just Man United, man. That is it.
Oh yeah. We suck.
Yeah,
I
man.
take it you watched the game against Newport. You watched the game.
Yeah, but as I said from we spoke, I've checked out, man. This season is washed, man. I'm checked out, man. What
Yeah,
I,
it is.
what I'm
It's a wrap.
waiting to see is like the people coming inside the club regarding the football structure and so forth. That's where I'm at right now. I'm kind of checked out the season, man. The season is already a mess and it ain't gonna get any better, man. So
Yeah, trust me. But do you like the Omar Barada appointment?
yeah, man, that's what we want to see, man.
No, I hear that, man. I hear that.
That-
I fully hear what you're saying. Trust me. Again, I've said this before. It's a great step, but we're stories away. What's that building called in Dubai again? I said this on Shameless. What's the tall build? You lot know in the chat.
Oh,
What's
the
the tall
Burj
building in
Khalifa,
Dubai?
man.
The Burj Khalifa. And I think
Burj Khalifa.
is it like 164 floors? And we're on ground level. We took one step. You know what I'm saying? And we still got 163 floors to go up. Like no, 164. We just taken one great step. We are
Right.
so far away. But you know, we move.
We have to wait. We have to wait and see what happened, man. That's where it is. It's not. We can't be celebrating right now. We have to just wait and see.
Facts. No celebration from me with it. I'm like, all right, you've caught me by surprise with it. The way it was done was discreet. It was done quickly. I like that. But now there has to be. He's here. Now go get a DOF. Now go get go get everybody else who's the best in class. Go get people who have succeeded at the highest level in their field, and then we go from there. Don't go and get someone who you just look at and you go, why is this don't match up type of thing. Great start, but we'll see. They have surprised me with the appointment. I'm not gonna lie. They have.
Yeah. No one expected that, man. That one came out of the blues, man.
Facts. That's what I like about it. It was out of the blue. That's what I like about it. Out of the blue,
and
no one expected it.
I need someone who seems to know what he's about, because to leave from Woodward to this guy's like from walking to an airplane, man. That's the gap between Woodward, where we're coming from, man. And that is it.
I hear you, man. 100%. What you saying about the Wolves game? Stupid question. I'm not gonna ask you if you're confident, but prediction. Can we get a result? Is what I'm saying.
As we don't know what Man United will turn up. That's the problem.
Hey, let me know when the good one turns up.
That we have to just hope. That's just a hope. That's more hopes. But what I'll say, I'll take a 1-0, but that's just hope, as I say. I don't really have any confidence in this team right now because, as I say, man, the season is shagged, man. So I'm just looking forward. I'm just looking forward to what's gonna happen. Most likely, we're gonna get a manager because I don't see Ten Hag saving his job. So, as I say, I've been checked out, man. This season, I'm checked out. I'm just waiting to see.
Do you think he makes it to the end of the season? Sorry to cut you off.
I think so, because I don't think Ineos is in a rush to hire a new manager, and a new manager won't make much difference right now neither. Okay. And maybe the manager they want is actually in a job, and they'll just have to wait till the summer, because that's what most likely is going to happen. I don't see Ten Hag surviving.
Just to add on to what you're saying, bro, I think where United fans can get confident from this, the Omar brother coming in, is that he's been in the City group, and I think the Barca group before that, where he played good style of play. So he's not going to accept this Ten Hag stuff. Do you know what I mean? That's how you know Ten Hag's inevitably gone. Whether it's a couple weeks time, whether it's in the summer.
It takes a miracle for Ten Hag to save his job right now, man. He's a dead man walking, man. I said that to Flawless like around 3 months ago, that he's a dead man walking, man. So as I say, I'm kind of relaxed right now. I've been checked out. I'm just waiting to see the appointments we make in the background. Put the right people in place and let's go forward from there and see what we can do, because this ain't working and it hasn't been working, and it's not just on the manager. The whole club has been a mess, man.
And this is why I said before you got on and the super chat asked me, you get rid of everyone. Because like you said, I agree with you. I don't just blame the manager. I don't just blame everybody's to blame.
Most of these players need to go, Flawless, because all they know is failure. That's all they know.
And that's my faults with the stuff. All they know is failure and misery. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like,
I say this I'll say it on Saeed's channel earlier. I always reference it. I said Flawless describes United perfectly. Every week is like a new episode of Keeping Up with Carrington. Like, what's gonna happen next?
Yeah, that's the new, man. Like the new series on E, and it's always some off the field stuff. This Rashford thing is just now the new cycle. This Rashford thing, and that's gonna run on, and then there'll be something else after that. Bear in mind, we won a game, and no one's talking about it. We won a game, scored 4 goals, and went through to the 5th round of the FA Cup, and it's the last thing everyone who's called in hasn't mentioned it. Nobody, no Manchester United fans, you know what I'm saying, and no rival fans have mentioned the fact.
It's just been Rashford straight away.
Rashford
and the ownership, and like no one mentioned because we just
I'm just waiting. I'm just waiting for the Manasseh episode. Like, bro, it's still gone.
Yo,
wait, where is he?
He's been injured. You know what I'm saying?
Wait, Flawless, he's been injured for time.
Yes, it's the start of the season.
His name in time.
But that's another thing.
The medical staff messed up, man. That's another thing. They're planning to clean the medical staff as well.
Oh, yeah. We need to get a whole. That's why when I genuinely say that, I mean that whole new medical staff, because our players get injured, and then 2 things happen. One, you don't even hear, "Oh, he's back," such and such, and no one's ever back quicker than expected. It's like, "Oh, he's out for 3 weeks." He's definitely out for a minimum of 3 weeks. It's never, "Oh, he's back early," or "he's back in light training." Like, man was like, Malassi was out for a long time. Martinez, we kind of knew about. Casemiro was missing. Shaw was injured, then came back, got injured again, came back, got injured again. It's like, oh man, and
right, because
go on.
At one point, Malassia was back on the grass.
Yeah,
he was back on the grass.
I remember. Yeah,
he was back on the grass, and he never made it to first team training. I don't know what happened.
It's crazy.
But as I say, man, the club is a mess, Flawless at every level, man. So we just need to clean house, man. I hope Sir Jim is serious about what he's getting himself in, man, because this has been a joke, man.
He's definitely got to know. He's definitely got to be aware. 100%. He's got to be aware of, like, if he's not, that's more fool him. You can't be buying even 25% and not know what's going on. Must be.
Right, because they must been looking deep inside this club and see, man, this is a mess, man. It's a mess at every level, man. So, as I say, we're just waiting and seeing the kind of people we get in. Barada looked like a good deal. Jean-Claude Blanc, he's going to be on the board. That's
he's going to be he's going to be an advisor, which again, I like.
Right.
Like Juve,
because his resume speaks for itself. So
yes,
right.
And he needs to get. He's worked with Don Carlo. Man needs to get on the phone to him and bring him here. The fuck is going on? I'm saying,
get a DOF and get a head of recruitment, man, and let's start something, man.
Agreed.
Because for too long, it has been bankers running the club, man. Man like Woodward and Judge and those guys are clowns, man.
They are. Like, legit, that's what it is, Jago. And it's like,
pick up my guy, Woodward, man. Pick up my guy.
Yeah, this is Prime's guy, innit? You know what I'm saying? This Prime guy. But yeah, we move. But hey, Jago, anything you want to add?
What I'll do, man.
Go on.
I'll just leave you to do what you're doing, man. You know where to find me if it's anything, man. I'm always here, man.
100%. You know the vibes, man. That's why I always tell you, call him, man. I always see you in the chat.
Right, man. So big up the panel, man. Big up the panel.
Jago. Bless up every single time, Jago, man. Real one, man. Shout out to Jago every single time. Make sure you lot continue to run up the likes. We will be raiding here, going straight to the gaming channel, people. So we'll just be redirecting straight to Sarcasm City TV Gaming. Oh shit, I gotta link this back as well. Fuck. I'll do that.
I just remember something funny here.
Yeah, go on.
Remember FIFA The Journey, Alex Hunter?
Yeah.
You think he looks like a bit like Lassie? That's what I was calling it when he first signed. Alex Hunter.
Cool of that. But yeah, before we do, actually, RSV, turn your camera on. I'll bring you on, my guy. This camera's only people. He's just disappeared. But that being said, Jez, Prime, Victor, obviously you man all watched AFCON, Ivory Coast going through against Senegal. We all seen the uncle in the crowd. You know what I'm saying? Talking to the girl. That shit was hilarious, yo. Talk about the game, man. Thoughts of the game and the tournament so far, around the 16, all that good stuff.
Who wants to go first?
I'll go first. I'll go first because after this I'm leaving because I'm going. Yeah. So it's been a great tournament so far. Probably the best AFCON I've watched in a minute. Still, they're as everyone's seen. There's clearly no favorites. Anyone could be anyone. I'm surprised Nigeria made it this far. Honestly, I thought we were going to go on group stage. Honestly, thought we might lose to Cameroon, but we made it this far. But yeah, every team's been really good. Ivory Coast weren't even meant to make out the group stage, and still find a way to get their way to the quarterfinals. So it just shows how much of a good quality it is, and how there has been some few stinky games, but majority of the games have been good. The Angola Namibia game, probably one of the games so far I've watched. It was a great game. He had everything. Yeah, man, it's just been a great tournament to watch so far, and there's obviously something better than watching Chelsea all the time. I can actually watch proper football and not be invested in.
First. What was I saying? Just
quickly, Victor, with the game. I watched the first 10 minutes, and obviously Senegal scored, and I had them favourites. I've been watching AFCON here now. I thought, they're going to blitz this. So, obviously, after I switched it off after 10 minutes, did Senegal continue to dominate, or were they just not clinical? Were they still the better team, or
no? They just sat back, because they scored first and just sat back and just allowed Ivory Coast to kind of grow into the game.
Fair,
yeah, that was the main issue. And then they gave away a stupid penalty, which shouldn't they should not have given away. Mendy literally did an NFL tackle on Pepe, and bro literally did a front flip on the floor. AFCON is the funniest tournament.
Victor and Prime. I know you miss Mendy, innit? Don't lie, you slightly miss him.
No, we don't. No.
Nah, fuck him.
Do you know what? Listen, the minute it went penalties, you two will know as Chelsea fans. Mendy with penalty shootouts, don't joke with that one.
Yeah,
I knew Ivory Coast were going through. The minute it went penalties, I said Ivory Coast. I said it to my boy.
Why is he that? Is he that bad from penalties? Is he that bad at saving penalties? Okay,
he's awful. He's De Gea on steroids.
Mazel. I said he's De Gea.
So you mean De Gea? It's just the black word. That's what I mean.
Basically.
Actually, yeah, you continue, Victor. My bad.
I think Victor's yeah. That's it. Well, it's just after 10 minutes, Senegal dominated, and then after they scored, just took the foot off the gas, which I didn't expect them to do. It was quite weird, and Ivory Coast to grow into the game, especially when they have home advantage as well. That's quite stupid from them, but it's quite interesting tactic. But maybe if they didn't give away the pen, maybe the tactic would have looked like it would have been a tactical genius. I don't know, but yeah, that's my thoughts on the game.
That's mad. What you saying, just?
Kind of like Victor said, it's been a good tournament so far. A lot of funny moments. Uncle,
no, the hand of God was hilarious. I'm not gonna lie.
The hand of God, Uncle's trying to spit games. I saw a Mitchell dancing yesterday too. Oh man, it's just too many hilarious moments. But now, in terms of AFCON, yeah, it's been a really good tournament to be honest. I've been enjoying these matches, even though the last few kind of games. I think the bigger ones. I think people were expecting this game is going to be crazy. But ironically, it's been the smaller nations, the islands, who are actually giving us good matches. So, been enjoying them, obviously. And I'm looking at this tournament now. I'm like the favorites that you would expect. People thought Salah could just not play at all, come to a final and win the whole tournament. That's not happening. Senegal's obviously not going back to back. The only team that I think people are saying after those two is Morocco. So if Morocco can't go through two, then it's literally anybody's AFCON. Then anybody can win it, in my opinion. Part of me doesn't want to see Nigeria win the AFCON because of obvious reasons, because I'm obviously Ghanaian. But then in the same time, I'm just an ill person. Just because of that, I actually want to see the trauma on the timeline if Nigeria equal Ghana in terms of AFCON. I wanna see the trauma because I'm just ill.
How many do Nigeria have?
So currently Nigeria has 3, and we got 4.
Fair.
So yeah, that's what I'm saying. So they could equal us, but all I'm saying is, because I'm probably about to dip this, but all I'm saying is about this Nigeria thing. If they do win it, Mickey Mouse ass run. This reminds me of the Lakers when they won the championship just a couple of seasons ago in the COVID season. Mickey Mouse ass run. I don't claim that Nigerians
you're
wanna,
sick,
if
man. I
Nigerians,
can't
if
believe you
Nigerians
said
want to
slick.
claim that, I'm saying Mickey Mouse ass trophy, fam. It's like the NBA in season pre. No one's saying the in season tournament, bro. Mickey Mouse trophy against Angola and them, man. Come on, bro. Hey,
Okay.
what else? But also, before I leave as well, Chris Hughton do absolute fraud. This was our best chance probably for an AFCON, and this will happen. Hey, Kwasya. You know what I'm saying? Well, anyways, I'm out of here, man. Big up you guys, man.
Yeah.
Big up,
Tournament. Listen, I keep telling
Yeah, I'm
people.
out here as well, man. Big up you, man. Bless
Yeah,
peace.
man. Big up, yo. Yeah, man. Large up everyone, man. Large up every single time. Yeah, go on, Prime. And you, like I
Yeah, I
said,
keep
we will
telling
be going
people
live to the gaming channel. Yeah, go on.
that
And
AFCON is
sorry I didn't get
the
to the call list to everyone in the back. I'll make sure next time I bring you lot on first. You know what I'm saying? My apologies to you lot. Yeah, go on, Prime.
yeah. I keep telling people that AFCON is the best football tournament in the world. It's a tournament that's like quite hard to call. Even the favorites we saw, Ivory Coast almost were knocked out of the group, and they only went through based on like the third place playoffs and other teams underperforming. Ghana didn't make it out of the group. Nigeria, I didn't expect us to get this far. I said we'd struggle in the group. We'd find a result against Ivory Coast, but we'd struggle in the group. We made it out. I look at like the teams that are left from a Nigerian perspective. The fact that the favorites are gone, Senegal, and our side of the bracket, there's a way for us to get to the final and potentially win it. I don't want to get too excited because whenever we face like lesser nations or teams that we should be beating, these guys tend to not turn up. However, on the flip side, these players for some reason, they love an occasion. They love a big game. Last tournament against Egypt, everyone thought we'd get smoked. Ended up beating Egypt and pocketing Salah, which is not that difficult to do, to be fair, in Africa. This tournament, we beat Ivory Coast favorites. We beat Cameroon in the round of 16. Everyone thought that they would smoke us. So I don't know if Angola are a very good side, a very good attacking side. If we can beat them, and then I think it's Cape Verde in the semi-final, potentially. They get that far, or maybe Burkina Faso. Listen, the final's there. Like the chance of winning it is there. So I just hope these guys actually take it. I don't want to get excited. I don't want to drink the Kool-Aid. But
Nah, man, drink the Kool-Aid, man. Drink the Kool-Aid. Drink the Kool-Aid, man.
No, the chance is there. No, because
and big up to Saeed in the chat as well. Elijah up Taylor as well. Yeah, go on, Prime.
They can't fool me. They can't fool me. I'm too familiar with their game. They can't fool me.
You know what, Landon shared? Like, going on what you said earlier, in that segment, I obviously I don't watch AFCON as much as you, so I wouldn't go as far as saying it's the best. But one thing I will say that what differentiates it from other continental cups is that the unpredictability you get from AFCON. Because if you look at, I think with US, Mexico, all them countries, I think it's the CONCACAF, whatever you call it, right? You know more time it's a USA Mexico final. You know, when you look at South American, it's either Brazil or Argentina will be in a final. Some years you'll get a Chile, some years you'll get a Uruguay. Euro's cool. You've got a handful. You've got about, let's say, France, Italy, Spain, England recent years. You've got about 5 or 6. But, like, you get the gist. Most other, like, continent cups, right, you can kind of name who's going to be in the final. AFCON, you never can. Even me kind of watching it here and there from young, I think that's the unpredictability of it, because all of the others you can name, like the Asia Cup now, you know it's probably going to be Japan, South Korea, do you know what I mean? But AFCON, you can't predict the finalists pretty much, and when you try to, it's never normally what you think it will be. So no, you've got
it's difficult to predict, and no team has retained it since early 2000s, and the winners of AFCON, the following tournament, they've failed to get past the quarterfinals.
Yeah, that's crazy.
So, it's a very difficult interesting tournaments every day.
Yes.
Yeah,
But yeah, man. Look, go on, Prime.
it's there. I pray.
Yeah, drink the Kool-Aid, man. Yeah,
God's
man. And you could pray, don't pray. Drink the Kool-Aid, man. And on that note, people, we are
I
gonna
don't drink
close out.
Kool-Aid, man. I'm
You will
allergic.
continue.
I'm allergic.
You will continue to, yeah, sure. You will continue to get AFCON watch-alongs on the Twitch, people, which Prime, Jez, Victor, and the rest of the gang are covering. You continue to get shows on here, live streams on here. Check out the upcoming live stream schedule. Run up the likes. Big up to Rums as well for joining. Big up to all the callers, man, all the regulars, all the new people. But like I said, we'll be redirecting straight from here over to the gaming channel where we're already live, people. Let me know in the chat as well when you join the membership. I mean, when you join the chat. Anything we've just got monetized over there, what you'd want to see on the membership on the gaming channel. Also, as well, hit the like button and subscribe and all that good stuff. Make sure you do so. So, love to everyone that's locked in. This has been Talk Your Ish, the fan calling show live on the Sarcasm City TV YouTube. Big up and catch you lot on the gaming channel. Salute.